And we're live. Hello and welcome everybody to the Root Winter Tournament 2023, Round 3, Game 5. My name is Guerric. This is Lily.
Hi.
Our players today are Thewy,
Hey.
Glandor Hooverstein,
Hello.
Insolent Noisemaker,
Hello.
Randy,
Hello.
and ETO.
Hello.
Thank you so much, everybody. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun. You can go ahead and get started. We're off to the races as I click the wrong buttons.
Play on mountain.
Mountain map. Mountain map.
Oh.
Love the mountain.
We have not been seeing much mountain map this year, have we?
No, it is the least picked map currently.
Fun.
50 depending on the map. I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
Not picking moles.
Because I'm hopped up on cough meds and I don't want to think tonight.
I did escape the Book of Hours. Wait, what?
You stole my plan.
ETO hopped up on cough meds and doesn't want to think, so...
What little lion this it is?
Now, right?
I did escape the Book of Hours. Just barely.
I have not played that yet. I need to.
It's not out yet.
No, the
The
demo. Yeah.
I'm really sad it's coming out in June. Because June.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna find time to play it.
I think it does automatically when we click start game.
When you
Doesn't
start getting
automatically,
points.
you're fine.
Yeah.
It
So just
Joke's
make
on
sure
you,
that
I
you
don't
get
have to
some.
points.
Just make sure you get some points in this game. Yeah. I know it's very difficult with Woodland Alliance.
Wait, it's not golf. Yeah, I'm done. Whoever's.
Anyway, Wood Alliance, very strong faction. Slightly surprising pick ahead of moles, but not that surprising.
Ooh. Still not moles.
This is getting more surprising.
You know what's also surprising? That overlay.
Overlay, what?
What's the easiest?
We almost saw seat 4 or last seat he presided win before when they played after moles, so could see it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's definitely possible.
they're a very potent faction.
for the forests and just commit to that order.
And the mountain map can be very good for them.
They can. Let's see how are the clearings spread out. We're down a mouse clearing.
This one next.
Yeah. And there's a fox cluster right here.
There's a fox cluster, not so much a rabbit cluster, and not so much a mouse cluster. The fox cluster really is our best bet.
If you open this up, this becomes a form of rabbit cluster.
That's true, but I always feel like Lost City as part of your cluster is a little bit difficult to pull off. Or it can be.
Like, so Lost City is terrific for badgers because
Oh wait.
And then
that one.
there's this small one here,
And then
when
there's one right
and
here.
then there's and there's also
This
this small
is
one.
very goofy. Is
And I
this
think-
one? Oh no.
Yeah,
The river
Yeah,
doesn't
that-
divide on this map.
it doesn't. No, yeah.
River does not divide.
Right.
we're doing great.
It's a team effort. They're doing great.
It is admittedly a wonky map.
I do think putting down the relics can be a team effort sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the only team part of this game
And I think
that I accept.
No, Loki, having a player pick a forest and then you put the relic there is a great way to do it and avoid any sort of bias or suspicion. But finishing my thought, Lost City is really interesting for badgers because when they recover in Lost City, they check all suits for rule, not just one suit. They don't pick a suit and recover, Lost City as a rabbit or Lost City as a fox. They recover from Lost City and check if they rule, 1 clearing, 2 clearings, 3 clearings across all suits.
10 and 11.
So if you were in the Lost City, controlled a mouse clearing and controlled a fox clearing, and you control the Lost City, that would count as, and you were recovering in the Lost City.
That would be 3 clearings. You could recover safely in the Lost City, any number of relics, any value.
I see. Okay. Ooh, we're starting in mouse.
Okay.
Just like the bunny, it is.
It is 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wish we had chosen a forest first. Because you are not supposed to know. You're not supposed to be choosing the forest.
You're supposed to future clearing.
So you
before
should-
You,
Yeah,
pull the
are
relic out.
Yeah.
oh, what was that?
Pick
I'm
the
sorry.
forest before the. Pick the forest
see.
before the
Damn
relic.
it, yeah, right. right.
Yeah,
Oh.
it looked like you were angling for this.
They did not catch that. That's gonna flip back over.
Work your way
Ooh.
clockwise away or something.
I was about to hop in and.
Shoot.
It's already
Uh,
flipped.
That is flipped. Okay.
I mean, I'm really
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, flip that.
Let's just put them all back and
We can put all figures back and put the figures back out randomly, and then continue where we were.
That's true.
Okay. Where's the last one?
And there were,
12, 11, 3, 7.
so there were 2 figures here, 1 figure here, and
Just drop them all in the bag.
the last figure you were in the middle of
Shuffle it.
placing there.
Okay.
10, 11, 5 needs 1.
And there were 2 in this.
Yes.
Okay.
And that
I like how that one you refuse to acknowledge because you can't. Not because you can't, but
It's close enough.
yeah.
The fact that it was only figures left in the bag means it's actually not a huge deal. I didn't realize we had only figures left in the bag because I hadn't counted yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it means there was actually less of a problem than I realized.
It's not so much a mistake, more of a stenank. That is a reference for any of you who get that. You don't get that reference, so
No, I don't.
that's fine.
I'm picking adventurer.
Oh,
Ooh.
still no moles pick. What's happening?
Nobody picked the moles.
Because I just can't swallow the thought of playing as moles.
And the table was talking before the stream about how, playing moles makes you feel dirty and who likes moles. And I was like, I like moles. Still, Mountain Map is good for moles because Lost City is good for moles.
I mean, all maps are. I feel like there's very few factions that hate the mountain map.
Lost City with one piece in it is
I don't need
Everything.
it's everything because it lets you sway with any card.
question.
It offsets RNG so nicely
It
for the
does.
moles.
I think you do need to put the quests out, but
So
The one extra building slot on the map also means that moles are more able to pivot in a 2-slot clearing and have building slots.
This is true.
So it's just a good map for them.
I mean, now we know that the vagabond's in the game. Not a bad spread of quests. Not
Also-
great, but not bad.
While we're talking about Vagabond, Lost City is also great for Vagabond, either
Absolutely.
allowing you to aid of any suit within that clearing or a quest of any suit within that clearing.
Yep. Precedent, yes. The moles have been unchosen once before.
And it was the first time in any tournament
Correct.
that we ran
Correct.
that they had been unchosen.
Correct.
I can't speak for Space Cats Peace Turtles. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was the. I can't speak for that one either, actually, not off the top of my head. But you can check Makecraft game for the stats, even on the Space Gets Peace Turtles remit, because I did that for some reason.
So second player is that ETO.
No, it's Glandor.
That's me.
Glandor.
ETO is last.
Yep,
So, but also, we know the Vagabonds in the game. We know ruins will be removed.
we're
Yes, which does make cats a little bit stronger.
We have Corvids. He already won one game with them. I know he has to take moles.
I love that moment of wait, you can't leave Corvids to Thewy. But no, wait, please do pick moles, please.
nothing I can do about it. Because if I picked cats, the same thing would happen, and then I'd be cats as well.
They're brave. No turtle, I want to know.
Yeah. So we'll do this.
Mountain cats are pretty good.
Mountain cats are good.
Pumas.
But my hand is just
I don't know if that's
doesn't quite
true,
work
actually.
for it.
How about a 5-player game?
And I think that the keepers are gonna hold, they're gonna hoard.
A space cat is a cat that lives in space, so every cat.
It's true.
This is gonna be my homeland clearing.
Something I want to point out, they were talking about how mountain cats are good. 2 things to consider. The mountain cats are good concept came about during the Underworld era when we were playing with Tower on the mountain map, which was a major component of mountain cats being good. Cats very often got the Tower point, and that's a lot of extra points for cats.
Agreed.
That's the big reason why they did so well in the map. It's also a good map in general for them because of the close paths being another source of points, and the extra building slot being good for them for the same reasons we were talking about a minute ago.
Yep.
So it's still a good map for them, just not
So Mole's setup
Question.
allows for cats
If
to
the
put the
levels
lost
are
city,
online-
put the keep in the lost city,
Homeland.
which
Alright.
would be
Yeah. So
not so great for badgers.
Yes. It's notably low that can only happen if they put their 3 homelands in 9, 10, and 5.
Or no, 9, 10, 11.
Oh,
No, yeah, they could overlap with moles. You're right.
Because 3 is the only mole homeland, so
You're
it
right,
has
you're
to be
right.
11.
Yeah, sorry.
last 2
The
tournaments.
tunnel's in 3.
And
I know what's up.
And
I
you
did
won
win
one of them.
of those, but oh my gosh, it's really hard to play crows. You know, it's like
Cats are good on the mountain map. To be fair, I probably would have chosen
they
them if
are
I had a better
good.
hand for it.
they
Uh,
are on the mountain.
Shadowjack is asking, why is the tower replaced on this map with the Lost City? For the tournament, that's just what we're doing for the map.
So
I personally feel that mountain map with the tower is just too many extra points in the game between the tower and the closed paths. Like, that's just a lot of extra points.
well, we'll
When there was a time before Lost City where we did have tower on the mountain map, and the games on mountain map actually took shorter rounds than games on other maps because of the
You mean a
influx
shorter number of rounds?
A shorter number of rounds,
Right.
because of that influx of points.
Right. It accelerates the game dramatically to the point that it actually
Excuse it.
Hey, don't-
it skews it and undermines a lot of the tension and
okay. Here.
Entanglement.
entanglement that makes Root so great.
Just to make sure the ruins are not blocked when they spawn.
Oh, thank you. I will.
And you do that.
I'll
with
do
cats?
similar.
Doesn't your keep have to not be adjacent to their homeland?
Looks fine to me, Moro.
I am rigging it so that I
We have 10 in the bag and 15 on the map.
Not adjacent to an enemy homeland if able.
That if able is the key
You don't
phrase.
choose your keep until after you place your
And
3.
indeed,
Sounds
it
like
is
a-
impossible.
Are you able to do that, or do you have to choose a homeland that?
You
Um,
can
Oh.
Guerric, but
Yeah,
I'm
no,
100%
this is
sure the
this is
answer
completely
yes.
valid. This is completely valid.
I remember the first time I realized that, and it was
To
hilarious.
each other, and then put the keep token in one of them, not adjacent to an enemy homeland if able.
So
Yeah,
all
the-
of them.
The order of operations for advanced setup is very important here. You absolutely can pick 3 homelands that are all adjacent to homelands,
Started thinking
And
So
about
you put the
therefore-
keep wherever you want.
and therefore put the keep adjacent to a homeland. That is 100% allowed. You don't even think about the keep until you've chosen your homelands.
Or you do, so you put your homelands next to homelands.
Strategically, you think about it, but in a rules sense, you do not think about it. All right, we're switching to Workshop in the Lost City, which I think is by the better choice.
Yes.
Sawmill in Lost City lets you overwork with any card, which is good.
But the workshop lets you craft any one cost thing, which is crafting is not Cat's strong suit, and so it's a very good offset, I feel.
And again, Vagabonds in this game, that could become a 2-slot clearing
So
that Cats can then put a Workshop in, and
on there, no one else is scoring points this game, so I think I automatically win.
You don't
right?
need to put it there.
Dang it! I always mess that up. Okay.
You can. It doesn't hurt.
I watched too many streams where Guerric makes fun of people who don't put it on, so now I'm just lost.
that was only last year. That's not this year.
Okay.
Fine with the
He's
time.
never done it this year.
Press start the game, and then we draft down. Is that what happens?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, you draft down and then hit start the game, but you know.
That's what he'll make fun of you for.
Yeah. Everyone laugh. Everyone laugh.
Oh,
Laugh.
no, she's just gonna purr.
Is that what I want?
Your face. Like purring at his face, kitty cat. Are you here to cheer on your fellow?
Sure, we'll do it like that.
I wore a cat shirt today. They have the
I'm-
cats.
Am I cheering on the moles then?
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh. Therabre asking, is Keep on the Lost City too aggressive, too big of a target?
Depends.
Is it a big target? Yes. Is it aggressive? Yes. Is
Is
it
it defensible?
too those things? I don't know.
I think so.
It is more defensible than any other keep location because you can use any card to field hospitals.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and place a wood at each sawmill,
Did we shuffle the deck?
I don't know.
and then
Oh, I did miss the... Thank you, Boko. I thought I got them, but I didn't.
Thewy isn't playing a faction. The Shadow Jack for the tournament ad set, the first player chooses the map. In normal ad set, it is not specified.
Build a sawmill. over-
I think,
Do it as a group.
as I recall, in official ad set, the group collectively chooses the map by whatever method they care.
Hey, look, my fallback answer was right.
Second action, I will go ahead and overwork that sawmill.
Okay, we've got another sawmill up in 1, overwork.
I will spend that wood to build a recruiter.
Doubling up in 9.
Interesting.
And
1 is also interesting because I believe badgers have... Okay.
Yeah. We want to outrule 11, it looks like.
I know. I
Yeah.
really thought hard about
I was saying 1 is an interesting choice to put the sawmill because I
points for the
would believe that the badgers are indicating they want to head in that direction.
I draw.
Maybe?
Since the keep might not be now their target, 1 would be their next target.
Okay.
So
Birdsong, place a warrior in the burrow.
could be aggressive.
Glandor has that beautiful 300 ping.
There we go. All right.
Bigger's better, right?
Drawing first turn.
I mean, someone wanted 1 million before.
Recruit twice.
Classic opening.
This time I remembered that bird cards won't return. So I've got all non-bird cards. There we go. 3 fox cards.
Anvil in Mull's hand.
Propaganda Bureau and False Orders, all 3 great cards.
Yeah, but Anvil bad for Vagabond.
Oh, terrible for Vagabond. Are we a thief?
No, we're an adventurer.
Well, we can make that work.
We can make do without it, but
I kind of wanted Woodland Lights, but then
So swap meet is our best friend right now.
yes. Oh, hey, look, now we're gonna sway Propaganda Bureau.
Anyway, sway Brigadier, get 2 points, and draw 1 card. Next.
Let's
Insolent Noisemaker, upset about the hammer.
with a simple slip into this
Bothering me.
party over here.
It's a party.
Fun.
Well, we can't craft hammer, obviously.
No.
Change my mind.
All right, I was gonna say. So what are we gonna do in Fox? Craft a crossbow, but we changed our mind and went to mouse, which potentially signals a T craft.
One thing
I'm
I really enjoy, or not enjoy, but I like about the mountain map for Vagabond is the the ruin
it's a boot.
parade is not as obvious a route. It doesn't need to be an obvious route
Boots work better.
because it's a bit more entangled.
It's a little more
Wibbly wobbly.
triangular, so you can go multiple directions.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the most
Then
connected ruin paths.
Yeah. Which I find rather refreshing. We drink a tea?
spend a hammer to craft root tea.
Yes!
There it is.
Tea turn 1 makes me happy.
Vagabond's in the lead. Get him.
Look at those little teacups. They're so cute. So Adventure, while sad to see the hammer locked up, doesn't necessarily need the hammer since we've got 2 hammers between the ruins.
Yeah.
We're not that debilitated.
Yeah.
We're just sad.
Yeah.
Not debilitated.
Spend a
Get your items for crafting that tea, or points for crafting that tea.
card to open a pass.
I like that we're opening a path.
I do like that.
Vagabond is one of the factions that's in the best position to do this
Take the 2 points for the tea.
because the Vagabond has some of the least use for cards, or the most expendable cards.
Boot to aid the cats. That card needs to be hidden. There you go.
Yes, this is the TTS version, and yes, they can choose to do a quest.
And friendship gives me a point. Then I will
Do that quest for 1 more point.
another boot. Hang out with my buddies over here.
Hide in the keep. Always hide in the keep.
Evening, I simply draw one
Would you have chosen to move, or would you have chosen to do that quest?
and end my turn.
Oh wait, that's not a mouse quest, is it?
I wasn't paying attention. What are the
It is
quests?
not a mouse quest.
I should set up my little quest display. So, Fox errand,
You already passed. Oh.
kill bandits and fend off a bear.
But all things said, that was a very good start for the vagabond.
Yeah.
I thought that errand was a mouse errand. It is
And
not.
then I'm gonna spend
So we could not have done that, and I was cheating.
mouse in a sack,
We put out 2 tablets. Interesting.
That is interesting.
recruit twice,
And Riley, thank you so much for the 15 months.
put a card in move.
Thank you so much for the kind words.
Move.
Wait a sec.
Wait, are you skipping your daylight phase?
That's not.
Sorry,
Are you skipping your daylight phase?
I didn't mean to. Did I do something wrong?
You add cards in evening, not in daylight.
Oh, damn! I'm so sorry.
The buffs that keepers want.
Oh,
I like.
It's been- it's
I
been a
like
really-
that you're gonna lock the sword in the red.
We'll
That's
forgive
good.
this slip up this time, Badger.
Just-
The next time.
I lose 5 points for that, right? Which puts me at
Mhm.
-5.
Badgers can handle it.
Okay. Well, now my
I think badgers have 30.
It's like 33 or 35 points just on their faction board.
I think it's 32. 32 feels right. I could just do the math.
Badges are tough.
What is it? 3, 6, 9, 11, 22, 2, 4, 6, 8, so 20, 30, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35.
Move these 2 here. I'll
33.
I'm gonna battle
Oh wait, no.
this cat to
How-
35.
cover this relic.
No,
Just before you do that, I just want to check. Have you decided that you want tablet relics on both sides, or did that get flipped around the wrong way?
Supposed to be flipped around. Man, guy, I don't know what to tell you. This is gonna be a long game for me. How do you-
This is your one grace.
You get the first turn grace.
Perfect Badger hand. And yeah.
Okay, so this was actually supposed to be a jewelry station, which makes more sense.
Ready for punishment.
Okay.
Still a little weird.
All right.
I was,
Cat
I was-
pop.
So we're going to be delving that relic, that tablet.
And it's a 3, which means we safely delve it, but do not safely recover it if we want to recover it.
I won't recover. I'll just
Yeah.
move him over here.
I like that move to
And
save from live
now-
off the land because there was a stack of. There's a total of 4 warriors in there.
More than 3 guys.
Yeah, you'd be mistaken
Gather my retinue.
It's a
for.
very thick badger.
You could easily think that's a very thick badger. He is not that thick.
Let's go smoother from here. This is a ploy where I make you think I'm really bad, and then I know exactly what.
The hustle.
You know, the hustle only works if you don't give away the hustle. Just saying. Maybe for future.
Anyway, I don't know how I feel about that delve if we can't recover it, but at the same time, I don't know who punishes us.
Yeah. Not much punishment on the table.
Thewy.
I just did not think anybody would pick cats in a 5-player game. Let's see.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'll probably regret it later.
I'm already regretting.
There's a lot of martial law on this map because of cats,
I mean, even Corvids would provide a lot of martial law.
but probably not turn 1.
Not turn 1.
That's all I can do.
Oh, rough.
I like the turn order map. It's very, very fun.
I was really hoping to drop right in here where the keepers were, but then the cats set up right in their path for me instead. I was hoping to make the keeper's life difficult, but
Instead,
Noble aspirations.
yeah.
are delve and recover calculated the same way? No.
They both check for rule, but they check for rule upon different axes. Delve checks for rule in the clearings adjacent to the forest from which you are delving the relic. Recover checks for clearings you rule of the suit of the clearing you're recovering in.
And then we'll just mobilize my whole hand.
So you have to think about it on 2 different axes at the same time.
Cool.
If you're looking for kind of basic guide about how badgers work, I'm gonna be shameless. And there is a guide on Makecraft game written by Luke. It's a little old, but it's still good.
All right, we are gonna get some.
Well, yeah, we mobilized all 3 of our cards, so we have 4 in supporters now,
Mm-hmm.
including the one that we didn't get to spread with.
Partisans. Get some fangs on these cats.
Mouse partisans.
Ooh,
Oh, geez.
these cats do have fangs.
Mouse partisans can be pretty nice, particularly with Lost City.
Yeah.
This
Mouse as a clearing is maybe the worst one for us, given
recruiting
it does make the corner a little pokier, but unless we're going to attack the badgers,
We might be looking to go into those clearings after the badgers leave, because they don't want to be in that corner for too long.
it's true. If we, so
We're really defending one,
recruit.
saying, you're not coming here, which is very unfortunate for badgers.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop these moles on the nose. Moles, you got an ambush for me?
Love to see it.
No, it's fine.
Always some bopping.
The cats truly are my friends.
Good roll.
Nice!
That could have easily been much worse.
That turned out very well for the cats.
We didn't take moles out of that clearing, which sucks. It means we didn't actually accomplish.
Well, we have one more card in hand.
It's still daylight for
2 more cards in hand.
so I'm gonna go ahead and open a path
There goes a T.
for a point. I don't think that registered.
Hmm.
I think I missed it. Yep, okay. For a point.
There we go.
Okay, good. Draw 2 cards.
Mhm.
Well,
All right, no additional action.
No additional action.
Yeah.
Well, we got our card draw up to 2, which is going to be good, especially if we're opening paths.
Okay.
Yeah, we beelined for our 3rd recruiter, which normally I'm a big fan of sawmills, going for the 3rd sawmill ASAP, but it's undeniable that the recruiter
Warrior in the burrow.
is very important very quickly in a 5-player game. You do need to get your warrior density to a certain threshold in the
And
early game.
Getting those cards can be invaluable, especially for something like the Lost City where you
Supporters just
want to
beeline.
protect
Is that
it.
These 4.
Yeah.
It's those 4.
Okay. All right. Okay. First action. We're going to battle the sympathy here. Do you have an ambush?
Oh, I went to the wrong camera before. We're Mold's turn.
Okay.
I am a mole.
Box card or
Diggy,
bird.
diggy, diggy.
Here, have the bird card that I just drew. I don't want it.
We still have 3 clearings. We can sway a mayor, no problem.
Second daylight action, I'll recruit again. And then Brigadier, I will
I both like and hate what just
one warrior
happened.
from the burrow into this clearing.
Ah, martial law, I see.
So it's in move.
oh,
Yeah, so move from burrow to the tunnel, and then tunnel to here.
Interesting.
I don't hate the martial law.
Actually, in that action, I'll put in one more as well. I'll put in one more here.
Yeah, going all the way. Yeah, this is some strong anti-Wooden Alliance play from the moles that you don't normally see. They normally are a greedy enough faction that they wouldn't take these types of steps. So this is interesting. Johnny Spud, thank you so much for the 8 months, by the way.
3 cards before, and we'll swing them in.
Yeah, we had to sacrifice a recruit action and a card, ostensibly a bird card, that's what we said, for this course of action. But it results in potentially not losing 2 warriors if this got revolted on. It got us a point.
And
It puts the base a little bit farther away from us if Wooden Alliance does in fact revolt there.
And Riley, moles do not care. We are strong regardless.
draw 1 card.
They are...
Oh, no, not that.
In 5 players, moles are less able to go swole if they desire to.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But they are, still a very strong faction. They are still able to do their small strats very effectively. Basically, their job is going to be a little bit harder, but
Not so much in this situation, though, because we have the 5th player being a vagabond.
I will
sure.
So in terms of clearing control,
lore.
the vagabond's not really contributing.
Yeah.
It's a bag.
But I think the general summary is that moles are not necessarily weaker or stronger at 5 players. They are just a little bit more difficult to pilot at 5 players. And they maybe have fewer options, but not in a way that's significantly nerfing them.
To
What type of clearing are we in?
exhaust.
We're in a fox clearing.
So we're going to do the errand?
One of them. Complete
To run an errand.
errand. How that goes. And I will take the cards.
But will we see what quest it is before we take the cards?
No.
The answer is no.
Did you get your explore point from earlier?
I did not. Thank you. And then I will exhaust the hammer to repair the boot.
We're not looking.
And then I will spend this card to open a path
Spending Corvid Planners?
for another point.
Yeah, we don't
Then I draw a card.
necessarily want that card. We don't need that card, and we don't necessarily want anyone else to have that card. So spending it does seem wise.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really solid turn. I wish we had dealt out a new quest.
Magic Zamboni, no.
Yeah, I was going to get there.
No, that's my entire answer.
Would moles be better balanced if they need rule to sway instead of presence? They wouldn't work. Yeah, they would actually not function.
Oh, did you have a badge? That's right, you did.
Yeah, I had one.
If you redesigned the faction from the ground up, needing to rule to sway, that would be probably a more balanced way to design the faction, but you can't just slap that onto the existing design and consider it, a solid balance decision.
Once.
It makes the faction downright
Yeah, I think I'm gonna recruit.
non-functional in many cases.
I'm gonna recruit twice. There goes Coffin Makers.
Oh, bye-bye coffin makers. This is lots of recruits.
Lots of
Alright.
recruits. It's a double recruit.
And then I will get to daylight. I'm not gonna craft anything. I'm gonna act with my retinue. So
Where are we going? We have 2 moves.
I'm gonna move.
We're going to the.
Are we just heading straight for the keep? We only have 1 battle.
Clearing, are you?
I am going into your keep clearing, but just to rule it. I have no ill intentions.
You
beyond-
don't roll with those 3. Or
It's
4.
4.
It's
Yeah,
4.
I moved.
Oh,
You got
sorry.
a
It,
four.
There's
it
4.
looked like 3 from the angle.
Okay, just rolling. Just saying hi.
Only you had
Up here.
only you had crafted soup kitchens.
When I recover,
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Is this
Any
But I
game where you
mean-
don't craft super kitchens is a mistake.
the one time?
so not-
Okay, so you have to be an adventurer or a tinker, and you have to have the lost city, and as a vagabond, you could craft soup kitchens.
Yes.
I'm not bad.
That's horrifying
Just gonna delve
and
for it.
stupid, but I love it.
Oh, I didn't lose anything, and
Oh.
now I'm going to move or recover.
Where do we dealt that from? Here?
Well,
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll recover both of these.
12,
4 points.
12, 10, 9.
Mhm.
Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Now, as the badgers, do
On
we
board, not so bad. And
do we
then I have
do we move up to 5 or do we retreat back to 12?
to relinquish rule here.
I would have moved up to 5 just for the funsies.
Oh, you're gonna keep those 3 there to die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those 3 are there to die. That's
Okay.
correct.
Okay, that's cool.
And then I go to evening, and I don't know if anyone was counting, but that is 0 times this turn where I've skipped daylight, so doing pretty good. 3, I'm gonna gather retinue, but I have no cards I'd like to add, so
Keeping the card in hand.
but It is
Yeah.
what it is, and then I'll draw cards, and my turn is done.
You can move some cards around in your retinue if you like.
Right. Okay, let's see.
You move a single card to another
Single card. Is it left and right?
Mm-mm.
It's just wherever.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just move one card from one column to another.
I'm sure there's opportunity there. So I'm just going to
I want Randy's confidence.
draw cards.
I think is all I'm learning.
Did Randy say this was his first time playing the faction?
Maybe I did not. I don't remember.
What confidence are you talking about?
Oh, just like the look, I didn't make a mistake kind of confidence.
Got it.
All right.
And just like the bright positive attitude I feel like I hear from his voice. That confidence.
I just hear nervousness. That's why I'm perplexed here, because I feel like Randy has very strong nervous energy right now, and
I see that as good energy, maybe, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, before we get too far away from the turn, I do like the idea of moving the pieces out of 10 into 5
That's not nice.
instead of 12. Because we have 7 and 8 as bunny clearings. That could get us our third.
Yeah.
And we could potentially work on recovering things out of rabbit instead of mouse.
Yeah.
And it still just costs me 1 if it's not martial law, so there's another one to spread right here.
Oh no.
See, not moving back did. I kept martial law in the Lost City though.
Nice. Oh, y'all.
The keeps in the Lost City.
Never mind. Then yes, we should have sent 2 back.
Okay, do I get all my points for that? Nope, still need.
There's that. I'm not sure what you're agreeing with me on, but I thank you for agreeing with me.
Let's go to daylight.
Yeah, Johnny, right now we'd have to spend actions. Cats have to spend actions to rule Lost City again, it's true. But also, we'd be blocking cats if we took away their building slot in 5.
Cats don't need to rule Lost City though, because we can just go from 11 to 5 to 9, and we've got the connection back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't need this rule right now.
No.
But if we're talking about it from Badger's perspective, yes, they do need to spend actions re-ruling it if they want to use it again.
Top of the turn, we'll go ahead and put wood at each sawmill.
I didn't look at wood lines very much there. We did not train.
Revolted.
Spread. No mobilizing, no training.
I think we mobilized 1. Because we spent 5 cards, and we had 5 cards.
Oh, I see.
There's troubles everywhere.
Which direction should cats be looking to build? Not a lot of space already with Badgers right there. Yes, attack Cowboy. I think that's probably actually why Thewy has been building on his initial clearings and the corner.
I think putting a building in 5 would be prudent now, too.
Yeah, I think he needs to consider 5 easily lost and should take advantage of it soon.
I know that Guerric's going to criticize me for this.
Yes, let's criticize.
Build a sawmill right here.
Double sawmill clearing.
I'm going to claim Lily criticizes this, because she was the one who just said we should build in 5.
Together. I do think we should build in 5. I do think that consolidating 3 buildings in 1 clearing is a little dicey this early. Especially with Badgers right on your doorstep. I would have maybe waited to see if we could push them into moles first before doing that.
No one else is. I don't know.
I've done nothing. I think I killed the
I
cat.
literally can't attack.
So second action is recruiting.
Although I do like this 3rd sawmill.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
Regardless of location, do like that.
hold on 1 second. So I have not gained any information. I'm gonna roll back to crafting to craft this rabbit partisans.
Christ.
Would you like?
Okay, so
We're so close. We're so close.
This was
still
not
doing
no
everything else the
entanglement, mate.
same.
The Lost City is not one you want to fight in.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Just saying.
If anyone's not clear, yes, you can use multiple partisan cards in the Lost City for the same battle. Yes, you can use both rabbit partisans and mouse partisans
down there.
in battles in the Lost City.
Lost City now has 2 claws
Third action.
instead of just the 1,
This
and I'm worried we're gonna add some teeth soon.
alliance.
No, you can roll it.
I don't need to roll it.
Yes, you do.
I do. What? All right. So here you go. That's my card in hand. It's not for you. It's just for you to look at.
Therebray, if you do that, you pitch everything.
I get a point for
You always include birds with partisans. So birds will always be gone when you
Yeah.
use a partisans.
Birds do not count as the suit, even if they are wild.
Because the rule is that anytime you are prompted to give, spend, or discard a card, you must treat birds as the prompted give, spend, or discard.
To draw
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
and end my turn.
It makes sense, but
Okay.
it was like we're flying.
We're flying. I'm trying to commentate, and they're just going.
Shall be.
I thought this was going to be a more talkative table considering the talking that happened before the game, but now we're just going to fly. And there are no... Well, I guess there's an owl, so we have one flying creature.
Then 2 basic actions. Place 2 more.
I'm pretty sure badgers can fly, given how they soar up the score track.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take flying because we got to go to bed early tonight for an early game tomorrow.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
But, yeah, just surprised.
I was expecting to
These 2
Be dead?
be dead tomorrow morning, yeah.
here. And then
Don't worry, we'll just start chugging the caffeine.
guys,
Then I'll be asleep.
here
Okay, we are having some moles crash into some badgers.
to battle the keepers. Here. You're going to ambush me?
I am going to ambush you.
Oh!
Ooh! Sorry.
Love that. Okay.
This could be very bad. This is, in fact, very bad.
Oh dear.
Not what we had hoped for, if not evident by the swearing.
Not gonna battle again.
Fox's repair shed.
Well,
I don't know when we dealt that out, but
that,
our third quest is the Fox repair shed.
um,
Yeah, that's very bad for moles. We just lost our ability to sway a lord.
We did lose our ability to sway a lord.
crap.
So what do we sway instead? That was some good moles policing.
Going to sway the formal.
It's a pretty early formal sway.
Well, we were having to pivot.
Well, yes.
Did we? So we were the ones who opened this path, right? What did we spend on it?
We spent I don't know. Yes, so Bridget was used to move and the mayor was used to battle.
Yeah, so that's why we're, up shit creek without a paddle. We have no minister actions remaining to enable a sway of a lord. That's a pivotal moment for moles right there. That's going to have a big impact on the remaining game.
It is.
Right. I refresh everything.
Because again, like we were talking about, they don't actually really want to pivot Swole in a 5-player game if they can help it, because it is that much more likely to be policed. I think this faction mix, that's a little bit less true.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's the hammer.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
hammer time.
Is hammer time.
But I think we really wanted a lord that turn.
We definitely wanted to lord that turn.
I don't get it.
So now
I will
what?
then flip a hammer.
Which boot are we damaging to quest this time?
Yeah, so that's why Adventurer likes hammers so much. It's not just for the crafting. It's because it enables us to improvise
Every turn without consequence.
with lesser consequence, yeah.
Lesser consequence.
We're still having to exhaust
/ damage.
the hammer in addition to the quest item, but
Complete repair a shed.
okay.
You had a
Right.
damaged boot last turn, right? Did you repair that later on?
I repaired it. I repaired it at the end of last turn.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I used my hammer for last turn.
Yeah, the quest we ended up flipping was the one we just completed. It was the Fox repair a shed.
And then
What we get?
we'll exhaust
Cool.
another hammer. Craft another root tea.
Second tee.
Ooh.
Oh, we zoom in.
We are zooming. This is a very good start for the Vagabond. I am wondering if we don't know we can draw the quests after they request when the quests refresh.
I think.
Yeah, we may not realize that you are allowed to draw the quest before deciding whether you want points or cards.
Yeah, or just before the turn ends. Ah!
Mouse Escort. Obviously, we're committed to mouse quests now.
We are definitely committed to mouse quests. Honestly, it's kind of good to know all the mouse quests are here.
Honestly, this isn't. I was saying honestly a lot. This isn't bad if we can complete these and we continue getting fox and mouse quests. Maybe we just never bother with rabbit and we maximize our points gain.
Possible, unless the rabbits take over. Could still see a rabbit hostile take over from the rabbits.
Sure. It could change rapidly.
I think I will simply.
Fox quests are kind of the lousy ones.
Oh yeah, fox quests are the worst and mouse quests are the best.
Yeah.
I could have told you that without even looking.
I just had to remind myself. Surely someone is hitting the Vagabond soon. Probably soon.
I would hope this turn, because this will be the last turn they're undefended.
Well, so that's what I was about to bring up. We may never get that last ruin.
It's fair.
It's possible this Vagabond doesn't want to be able to go hostile with people.
We could go on a full age strat. That is
Hard
true.
to clear a path.
All right, and that's nope. We got one more. But the third path for the Vagabond.
Then I proceed to evening. I am totally good on my satchel.
Yeah, if we don't hit the Vagabond this turn, I think we might be hitting 15 points next turn.
I end my turn.
That
we
was 2 for
fly
quest, 1
in.
for explore,
I'm not gonna encamp.
2 for craft,
Quest.
1 for bag,
Yep.
or a path.
Yep,
Cool. Great turn.
great turn.
Great turn.
The Vagabond's just having consistently great turns. Well, that's not true, but
All right, and table just says we really need to smack that Vagabond.
Let's not be hasty here.
Wait,
I'm
so
a friend
do
of
it
all.
very slowly and deliberately.
He's winning.
So, yeah.
we should hit the Vagabond.
I'm gonna recruit. Where am I going to recruit? Well, I guess I can smack the Vagabond.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can.
You are our heroes keepers.
Mhm.
Possibly. Or not. Who knows?
Well, okay.
I will.
do it and it helps you.
So,
it helps you
I always say
Yeah,
I will
that's-
attempt to hit the thing
Sort of.
because dice are not my friend.
It's true.
Hmm.
Kind of out of the way for keepers.
Keepers is you don't actually have to score every turn. You can score
True.
in bursts.
That sounds like
Spending a
something
turn
you
to
told
whack
someone
this
who
questing
don't-
guy.
Hmm.
I mean, I've been policing, so like,
That's true, I guess. One
That's
thing about
true,
me,
I guess.
you can manipulate me out of this world. You can basically. I mean, I'm gonna be. On
I am very influenceable.
So yeah, addressing what attack
ever.
Cowboy said in chat. Vagabond is doing a good job hiding from badgers with that move.
Respect the
Do
Vagabond.
cats or moles have actions for smacking? Yeah,
Moles could also be policed. I think that would not hurt the table at all.
Vagabond has been consistently avoiding badgers, right?
Some direction.
Like we've been making sure to stay out of badger clearings every end of turn.
We ended the first turn in the Lost City, second turn in 9, and this
like
turn
he's
in
got
11.
two
have done that.
We have been hiding in cat territory.
I think that's calculated,
Yeah.
and it's worth highlighting. I think that's smart, recognizing that badgers are the faction that has to battle, and the faction that therefore would be happy to battle you when you're undefended, and therefore a soft target,
Anyone could hit the.
a squishy target.
I was just thinking that the adventure has a very similar shape to the cats, and they're just trying to like put ears on and be like, I'm a cat too.
It's just an action thing, and
That's where my brain
for
goes.
me, it takes.
I'm
But I guess
I'm a very simple woman.
this is a horribly underdeveloped retinue. This is embarrassing. This is very amateurish.
Oof. Okay, now I'm hearing the nerves.
Now you hear it?
Now I'm hearing the
You
nerves.
got all bird cats. That's pretty nice.
The adventure is an owl. That is correct.
Well,
Similar meeple color to moles, double camouflage.
okay. I'll
I don't know, because I do remember Randy having a little bit of this type of energy in his previous games.
all right. I'll do something.
I don't know. I feel like I hear a nervousness to his
Someone
voice.
else is gonna have to
Who knows? Who knows?
to like.
I'm not a
I will-
psychiatrist.
So that's 4 people.
This is a lot of recruiting.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Warriors in there to hit the Vagabond too, and they're also doing pretty great at the moment.
The cats.
The
I feel like
How
has more than
to kill a man in 3 words? Are you serious?
I mean, but you're the mole.
Sorry?
The score tracker lies.
I feel like those sorts of arguments of just
moles
like
accelerate a lot
moles
more
are-
than
moles are
vagabonds
always
do.
strong.
Look,
so always
I'm
get-
fine with him hitting moles as long as cats hit Vagabond, and cats are already in this clearing, so it makes sense to me. And keepers can hit moles and delve, so it makes
Yeah.
some sense for them to hit
Yeah.
moles.
And I'm just your friendly Woodland Alliance talking.
He's Vagabond, so he's gonna have to.
I'm gonna do this in the least intelligent way. Okay, so
Well,
man, root. Game of Woodland. I'll move these here.
A game of woodland. Move these here. the root subtitle we all know and love.
Here, I'm going to battle and delve for this.
You
Well-
can choose to delve after battling, by the way. Fun fact.
Battle first.
no ambush.
Ooh! This blood war between the moles and the badgers.
See, what I've done here is I've policed both of us.
Yeah.
And we can no longer delve because we do not rule the clearing.
Yeah, there's no. I see that mouse.
Someone pointed that out.
yeah, you don't roll,
It's
so
true.
you
You
can't.
can't
You're
delve
right.
if you don't rule.
Oh no, how embarrassed. See what I'm talking about? There we go. That's the double police, right? I've
Battle and possibly delve just doesn't sound so good. It doesn't.
I've
Could have done
done
just a safe battle against the cats here, and then.
It's true.
Ah.
Obviously that was
Moles are
a
unhappy.
clever thing because then I wouldn't have to move back to recover. But I figured I would
Yeah,
do something, engage.
Okay, so basically, I mean, we're really hurting each other's game. So should we leave each other alone for a little bit now?
Okay.
Or we all battle each other more.
Or everyone dies more.
I have 2 moves or recovers. I don't have any. I have.
Attack Cowboy, that's a very good point.
I think I'll move.
I think the funny thing about moles is
Oh.
you pick moles and you should know you're gonna get hit, even though it doesn't feel fair that you're getting hit.
You're right.
You'll still probably win, but it still does not feel good.
At the moment, the Woodland Alliance can't.
Could even
Oh,
give
wait,
me
no, they've got 2
card
supporters.
that might help me revolt there.
It might be.
Exactly, Olivares.
Pick one when the cats kill.
The trick to being a pro moles player is to have no feelings.
That's true. He's a robot.
Just be dead inside.
Always, since you were
Thinking,
born.
I pss, 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 like you do to a cat, but
How did they get those meeples
it
standing?
works. It never.
Man, Randy is magical with these meeples, and it is driving me a little crazy.
Which is the opposite of what I want. What was I thinking? So, I've got 2 moves apparently.
It's okay for
I really
you
wanna
not to
give
move.
you an outpost. I don't really want to consolidate the. I mean, I guess this is not doing anything for me, so I'll move these,
Well, now we're gonna live off the land in there.
and then one of them will die to attrition.
No, that doesn't.
I'll move these here.
You
and then
might as well just leave one behind.
Yeah.
I was thinking I would move one guy into here. For what benefit? I'm not sure yet, but eventually something will happen with him.
You never
I'm
know.
Right.
Just let it
That's
happen.
what I'm saying.
The long game.
That
And
badger
then
will win it all.
he could. And now I'm in the evening. I don't have anything with 3 guys.
Johnny Spud, that's when you take the glasses and hit them with the glasses. Duh.
No, wait, no, I'm not gonna live off the land.
Guerric is confused. Look at that confused face. I thought he didn't feel emotions, but apparently we can make him feel confused.
I feel like I'm witnessing the drunken master here. Like Randy. Randy has embraced the chaos
That's it.
and is actually doing Giga Brain moves that are beyond my comprehension. That's what it feels like.
Nope, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this for now. I don't know if this is great, and then I will draw my cards, which is 3 out of 3, and I'm
Yeah, it's 3. I wanted to make sure because we put a way station up there on the badger's head.
all right. Well done. Thank you.
Cool. Well, thanks to the card I drew at the top of the deck, I will be revolting.
Oh.
Oh, ETO, we don't think you're revolting, ETO.
Jesus.
Right there.
I do think the double revolt is a good idea in this situation.
All right.
I mean, these are great locations for those revolts. I want to point like 12.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic clearing for Wooden Alliance to be in. There are 5 paths coming out of it.
Yeah.
Amazing. And the fact that it's way over on the opposite side of the map from our other one, awesome. Very little overlap in clearings for the two. They're both hitting 11,
But 11's hitting everything.
right.
I don't know. Organizes in the evening when you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2 Fox Quests.
2 words are basically synonyms, so can't blame you.
So, all right. We're going to evening. 3 officers. Recruit. Recruit.
And recruit.
I think Wooden Alliance are going to have to play a little conservative to make sure they don't
Crazy.
leave themselves vulnerable.
We're just gonna recruit again.
But I think if they play a little conservative and
I think they'll have a much better return on investment later playing conservative now.
yeah, I think they'll have a really solid game. They're in a good spot right now. If they don't just have somebody swoop in and take out their base immediately or anything like that.
And I don't think anybody can in this world unless they're the cats.
Top of the turn.
The cats don't want to.
Now too.
We sure do.
We have a problem with everyone.
Sawmills.
Listen, I'm on like bunch of NyQuil. Y'all are fine.
Top of bird song up. Go ahead and craft.
The best excuse. Wait, no! ETO's the drunken master.
You've got all 3 partisans.
Yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
We
Hell
got the
yes!
Infinity Gauntlet!
The chosen one!
Okay, my heart's with Thewy.
Like, players just gotta resign right now. Show respect.
We've never...
I will be very disappointed if Thewy does not spend the rest of the game speaking in Thanos quotes.
Turn by attacking the adventurer. Adventurer, do you ambush?
If I bribed you with aiding you a bird card next turn, would you reconsider?
No, because I think you'd do it anyway. Maybe. So you must.
Oh, I
be
definitely
attacked.
won't. I definitely won't if it's not a bribe.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. No ambush. It sounds like.
No ambush.
Okay.
I do like to wait for confirmation.
Me too. That is proper procedure.
This has been a
So
bloody
many
game.
3/3s.
I'm not gonna use partisans on that.
It's still a 4, because
Yeah.
we're undefended.
Sec.
We can damage the satchel, the bag, and not go over satchel limit, but not if we damage a T.
2.
We're not over satchel limit right now.
But if we were to damage the satchel, that would be item number 7.
I see.
Now that we've damaged the T.
I understand. We could have damaged the satchel instead of the T and not go. I understand.
Yes.
We could damage the satchel and then use the hammer to repair the satchel.
We could.
To not go over satchel limit as well.
Yep, absolutely.
So, because we could do the satchel here and just keep both hammers.
Yep. The bag here.
Bag here. I said satchel.
This is satchel.
Oh.
The bag increases your satchel limit.
I understand.
Okay. Save damage. You're 4.
Seriously though, who thought that damage box was a good idea?
And
Both T's.
some marching.
Both T's before the bag.
Fascinating. I wonder if we thought we had to discard immediately?
Going to rip
No.
two
I know we don't have to. I'm saying, what if we had?
onto the hammer.
What if we thought we?
We're at round 3. Insolent Noisemaker is a skilled player, right?
Two hammers.
Yes.
There's no way Insolent Noisemaker thought that the satchel check was immediate.
Wow.
Right?
Brain fog is a thing.
With my 3 actions.
Tournament fog is a thing.
If only
So-
someone had offered a bird card.
Yep, if only.
Mhm.
You know, the adventurers like quench their thirst because they don't want the tea in there. They don't want the tea in their natural state. They just put it in their bag. Now their bag is sloshy. Their satchel is very sloshy.
uh,
What's wrong?
You put the
with me?
tea in the bag and you shake it all up.
here with the march. Got
Okay, so we
one
marched.
action left, and I'm gonna use it to build a sawmill. 3 points.
Zach, you.
I mean, that's what they call it, a tea bag, right?
4 sawmills.
And it is still daylight.
But
I understand. I don't like it.
Discard this card to remove this path.
There's the last path.
what round is it?
It is round
Right,
3.
Draw 2 cards.
Oh no, 4.
And end my turn.
Great job, players. I'm always happy to see the paths opened quickly.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the cats mean it's a new round. So, do you think that trying to use the hammers to kind of like
Recruit 2 more times.
limp is better than going into the forest for the vagabond?
We
Is going to
have 2 hammers.
all of them.
Which is, I don't know. I'm still perplexed by damaging both T. One of them I understand, but both is odd. Okay, we're putting a lot of pieces on that. All right, we'll come back to Vagabond in a minute.
We're coming back for blood or martial law. I can't tell which.
Or we're gonna build.
Way.
No.
Okay. We could be prepping this way though. We have the formal. Ooh,
Earl of Stone.
Citadels. How do you feel about that?
Markets are better, but
But in 5 players with so much blood in the water.
maybe. You know, cats are going heavier on recruits. Maybe you do the same.
I feel like I'm a reporter. Yeah, thoughts? Click, click.
Draw 1 more card.
Not many craftables in hand.
Crafted items, no. I mean, hammer is obviously a juicy one. And then we have a false orders we're sitting on, right?
This is true.
So like these are good craftables. They're just
Not
it's
so
not like
many
we're sitting
points.
it's not like we're sitting on coins, tea,
Okay,
anything.
I'm never gonna craft it.
Oh, poor master engravers. But
I think
we're stuck in Foxland, and I
I think it's smart to recognize a pipe dream and to not fall into tunnel vision for it.
Largely beaten up.
All right, do we go to the forest and rest and put the gamble off for another turn, or do we keep going?
The best thing to do is sulk home to the forest of my youth.
Sounds like we're going to the forest.
We're sulking.
I don't think we needed
And,
to.
And now with 2 hammers.
oh well, okay. Just to be proper, I should refresh 3 items. Slip there. I cannot take any actions in a forest, or I do not take any actions in a forest. I am here. Not that it matters, but remind me: do items get repaired and refreshed, or just repaired?
Repaired and refreshed.
Repaired items get refreshed. Other items do not.
Ooh,
Oh, interesting.
got an
It
expert on
is-
our hands.
It is the
I have 2
stupidest version of that rule.
difference for the entire game. I
So what's really interesting about this move is it put the cats ahead of the vagabond on the points
So,
tempo,
Randy, do
assuming
you
they
agree
stayed in
that the
step.
cats are a bigger problem than me now?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I'm with you.
Okay, cool. In which case, I'm going to take a bathroom break, and I'm guessing I will not be attacked in that time.
Sounds like a safe assumption. Okay.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a safe assumption, but was it?
I'm going to. I lied. I'm not gonna. I'm going to encamp here. In 3.
I like
What do
you,
I-
Badgers. You're wily.
Badgers are just having fun.
And then,
If we reinforce that, that's really annoying to moles. Because sure, moles can put in some effort to outrule you,
Really too much to him. We've
but you're blocking a building slot.
right.
That looks like a lot of recruits.
Was to hit
That-
one of these useless ones that was doing literally nothing for him to the benefit of no one except myself. So I get 4.
That's solid.
Or I could concoct a more clever plan. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's got a pretty good this line is irritating for everyone, right? I mean, it's definitely irritating for me. I think it's irritating for Woodland, and I assume it's probably annoying for the moles. This like heavy zone of control that he's got here.
I would have hoped the moles would have dug in behind and hit some sawmills, but
That would have been pretty exciting.
I was zoned out and not paying attention during their turns. I don't know what they did.
Oh, you know what I could do? I mean, he has all 3 of these. He has Fox Partisans in, which is very.
We're going
very
for a fox stomp?
That means he
I
does
mean,
have
that
discard
doesn't
any
even
bird
matter
cards.
really because he has
Yeah, I think
his
the
partisans and everything.
partisans thing is a lot more scary in offense than defense, I think, because does he really want to get rid of his bird cards if he's got extra actions from them just to do an extra hidden defense? I'm not sure.
right.
This is true.
Please don't let this man touch the meatballs.
if he field
If-
hospital.
Are we sure that ETO is the one on NyQuil and not Randy?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm teasing.
Means that he can't use field hospitals in other clearings.
He is a master at making the meatballs go crazy.
Unless they're the same suit. Yeah.
That's true. Well, okay.
Yeah,
so
but if he uses Fox Partisans in defense, for instance, then he doesn't have any mice cards anymore. So then we can attack him in mouse clearings, and he won't be able to field hospital them.
What's that word in heroic
Right.
logic? Comment.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's
He has-
wordplay.
and 3 clearings that are all Fox, or this one's all of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
where is he building next? So he can build again here, which he'll do, and then probably this ruin will go away at some point, and then where? I guess
There is no ruin there. Oh, you mean
there's
this
no
ruin?
ruin here? This is not a ruin?
Uh,
In a
sorry, I just didn't see where you were pointing. This is a ruin.
Right.
I make no promises about whether I'm in no immediate hurry to get that.
It's a sword. I don't know if the vagabond wants a sword or not. What are their
Yeah, so Vagabond even admitting he's not sure he wants that sword. He's not in any hurry to grab it.
He doesn't seem to be going that heavy on aiding, so I think he would want a sword.
Yet.
right now? Cats have 2 easy build spots,
The answer is
and they can.
yet.
I mean, they could always just overwhelm me in this in 12 and build twice there.
Yep.
It's kind
And then that would give them access to 4 as well.
Or yeah,
Oh
I
man.
think battle
Okay.
badgers out of 8 and building there too.
So, I'll be right.
Hey, Jam Man.
The dice like to roll 3 threes. Background humans.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Ah! Thank you, heroic logic.
Okay. So
I don't know if there is a too long to read,
9,
honestly.
exciting for the table, but it eats
Vagabond racing,
a couple actions.
I thought
but everyone's a threat.
instead of encamping there, you could encamp here and then come
Right.
battle
Well, I
with
can
one.
still do that. I haven't revealed the whole thing, right?
You kind of want to use the fox battle instead, but because you can only battle once in one anyway.
Yeah, but what does that set you up to do, Badgers? You've
Sorry?
got one of the most complicated scoring mechanisms in the game. Like, you went over here because it helped you and the table a bit. Like,
It sets them up to extend the game if cats are running away. But
Love Shard, Bulls got to seat 2 by seats 3, 4, and 5, not picking them.
It's like
Including you.
policing.
The cats are the fastest scoring faction at the table right now, and they've still got some extra.
No,
building
you got
slots
the
they can use.
adventure with the Lost City. You can just sit
We-
there and quest.
We
Like, I'm your
we
guys'
did what we
defense,
had to do with
line
the
of
adventure.
defense.
I mean, we
Good night, Pat.
the forest. There's
You're right,
nothing we can do
I
about them
did
right now.
that,
So
yes.
now you're the biggest problem.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you can really do a whole lot against cats right now. I still think moles are the best ones to hit them because they can dig in behind and hit them.
I don't know what behind looks like on this map, frankly. One is the least defended, but
So I think if you
I mean, Badgers could go in from 8.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, if you manage to chew through this,
I mean, do
Soften
you
it
really
up.
want to give moles 3 cardboard points?
you don't want to give that
Yeah,
to moles
can't-
though,
I can't
or to
get
Woodland
that,
Alliance.
I don't think it's viable.
So
All right. Well, I think I'm at 4 points. I'm going to take a turn for me, possibly. I'll
Yeah.
hit cats, but
that is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice thing about Badgers is you can do both.
that's what I would tell to a badger I didn't want to win.
Is there a way you can at least make it more difficult for him to rule that
I-
clearing?
I
11.
I have to admit I don't want you to win.
The truth comes out.
Oh man, yeah, that's horrible. That's terrible. I've been listening to you this whole time, thinking. Okay. Sorry. I'm fooling around and there's thinking to be done. Okay, so these
There's a time and a place for mucking about.
Operation Rescue these 3 badgers.
Get the time.
That would be good, and I can rule 11, which makes it a little taxing for him to do some stuff. So I think that's the plan. I don't know if it's amazing, but I think something needs to be done, and I've taken a long time thinking to basically, 0 success so far. So I'm gonna recruit 2 guys here. I have 2 moves.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I would need to move.
Badgers do not have Corbett planners.
Seem great. Okay. Can I recover? I can recover even if I don't have a warrior, right? Yeah, I can.
That is
Just need
accurate.
a rule to clear.
Delve needs a warrior.
You do
Recover
not
does
need
not.
to roll the clearing.
But I don't think you can't delve without a warrior. Is the thing.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't delve without a warrior.
Yeah.
Because you need a rule. No.
No, even beyond that, you need a warrior.
Even if you ruled with a single way station,
If you
you still
rule
wouldn't
with
be able to delve.
You're right.
if
You're
you
right.
if you don't have a warrior.
I see.
You can recover with that one.
Oh, okay.
You also don't technically need to rule to recover.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like you'll
Yeah.
burn the card probably, but
Yes,
you don't technically need to roll.
that is true.
True.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is it, but I'm
Pat, this Badgers player is channeling inner chaos, and I love it.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Man, I've gotten lost in the weeds. What the hell does that do for me? I guess I could battle here twice, but then I might end up, just because of partisans and any ambushes, I might end
You
up
could
with one.
delve.
I won't be able to. I can't delve
You'll
here.
be delving a lot.
I mean, yeah. All
I
right.
think we've lost our train of
All right.
thought.
Yeah, but if you delve, you can't really take it anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
you
You
can
kind
hold it and just defend it.
2
especially if
points.
all your warriors
That
together.
is true. That is true.
Okay. All right. All
That's
right.
true. You might, if you're too thin on the ground, moles will just come and clean up your relics.
I think
Okay.
me and moles have an understanding. Is what I thought it was. So, 1, 2. Although
No
maybe
one ever
that-
has an understanding.
I
of
mean,
moles.
do you want me to not hit the way station? Is that the deal? Because I'm happy to agree to that. But also, you might want me to hit the way station because then it lets you encamp somewhere else that might be better.
yeah, I don't really mind if you whack the way station. I think I'm gonna move
Okay.
someone else here. I mean, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it how many? 6. Okay, this is just barely enough to rule, right?
Yeah.
By 1. So
Can you like spread them out so they're easier to count? Because like
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, like struggling to count them. So these are the least organized.
1,
Back.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, excellent. Yes, you do indeed rule.
I'm going to battle the cats.
That's a very kind comment
My
on Thewy's part,
Do you
saying that Randy
play
rules.
an ambush?
No ambush. Go for it.
Okay.
I can do my job.
Free time, right? What?
Hey!
Whoa!
I will save those cats.
Yeah, probably wise.
And you using partisans?
I am not using partisans.
Okay. So, oh man, I don't. Oh shoot, I don't know if do I declare which I'm? No, it's Battle of Fable then May Delve. Okay, so I don't.
Yeah,
need
yeah, but you had to declare which card you were using for the battle delve. Because
Right.
You
I
might,
said the
you might have.
fox.
I think you said Fox already.
You said Fox. Okay.
I did say Fox. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't need to declare which relic I was delving for.
No, no.
Yeah, no
Fox
worries.
that one up. He did
No,
good.
that's only once you start delving.
I see.
Pat, I do like the accent.
Learning this one, so I will. Let's see. What do I have right now? There's another 3.
It's a 3 or a 2.
I'm gonna delve for this totem here.
For once, my brain autocorrected it to figure.
All right, we definitely don't rule that, so we burn it. We don't. We only have 2 moves. We can't recover that this turn.
Cats again, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
All
good.
right, no ambush. Go for it.
We are we supposed to be policing cats by doing
I
this?
don't lose anyone.
Yeah, pretending to.
We didn't take out any sawmills.
Ooh.
All we've done is open up building slots for cats, and
And
I said pretending for a reason.
we moved their warriors for them.
well, I think I don't want to lose this card. I think I'm not gonna because it's May Delve, right? Then May Delve. Yeah, I'm not. I don't feel secure enough to
Delving
delve
is optional.
for anything. So I think I'm just gonna sit tight, and then for my move, I'm gonna rescue all 3 of these guys, move them into here, and then
Okay, well,
move
no.
3 of these plus this into here.
I was gonna say with that many warriors, we
I
probably actually block clearing 11, but no longer.
and I draw cards, which is 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we left behind martial law in the clearing that both bases can move into. This is true.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I think you just threw that off the discard
Did you just
pile.
take the top card of the discard?
Did I really?
Yeah, it was that last Fox
I
card.
think you did.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We did.
Oh, are we out? Did we need to shuffle the deck? I was curious. I was clicking because
There
I was
you go.
clicking draw and it wasn't working, and then I just
Wow, we've gone through the deck already.
No, Presido, we did live off the land. I saw it come out.
In the game, they just draw so many cards.
I did not add any cards
Yeah.
to my revenue.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. That's the right word. And I'm
Did you
done.
live off the land already?
Yeah, I lived off the
Good.
land. I got rid of one guy here.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, I'll be sure to. I'll go a little slower next time, or maybe I'll go faster. Who knows? But that was the longest 1-point turn I think of this game so far, and I'm done. So
This man is full chaos and I love him.
I wish I had a fraction of Randy's energy.
Negative. All right. So
Yeah,
straight to daylight.
all things considered, I think that was a great turn for cats. That Badger's just performed there.
Crafting out of these.
Well, we did lose 2 cats, or 1 cat.
We lost 1 cat, and we got to rebuild a building.
We do get to rebuild a building, and it is not a sawmill.
Spin this to try.
Lost the card draw, though.
We did lose the card draw, but we'll get it back on our turn when we need it.
No spread in Daylight or Birdsong for the Woodland Alliance. We are training officers already. How many cards do we have?
1.
Ah!
Oxwow asking if there have been any dominance victories. There have been 2 in the tournament.
Go to evening, 4 officers.
We mobilized 2 cards. Yeah, both by cats on this map. One of them 3-player game. One of them
Double vagabond. Both double vagabond.
double
games.
vagabond in some strange circumstances.
Both double vagabond games with cats, though.
A whopping
Just saying.
point. And
Axwow, dominance cards are not very viable at a competitive level because they yoke the table to a unified goal, which is stopping the dominance. Which means you're now working against 3 people or 2 people or 4 people, whatever player count you're at, who have a unified goal, a shared incentive to completely shut down your victory condition.
And the interesting thing with cats is if they're too unified, they can take you out of the game entirely.
Right.
I have no more warriors left, and I would guarantee that I'd lose another base at some point. Those 3 spread spots that are all unique, or 2 at least.
It looks like
I'm gonna think this is in my best interest and also the right thing to point out. Keep in mind Fox Partisans.
Yeah, it forces him to at least battle it. True. Yeah, it's true. Fox Partisans. All right, we're just gonna move this way then.
I was gonna say it looked like we were trying to actually revolt in Fox to go for 3 bases.
I don't know. I mean,
But the Fox Partisans,
At least you could deal a hit back.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not.
I just like the idea of a chance of him having to battle it twice instead of just once, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's true. He can use the Fox Partisans.
True, and he might not battle it twice. I probably would.
All right. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna draw our 3, I think. Super awesome 1-point turn.
all right.
Oh, don't feel too sorry for yourself. You got a base right in the middle. I think you're doing fine.
1-point turn? How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
I had a game as the Woodland Alliance last week where I went from 13 to 30 in 1 turn.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. 13 to 30. Yeah.
It can happen.
I spread sympathy for 5. I crafted items for 5. And then I spread sympathy for 7.
So as soon as you get to 13,
Crafting for 5.
whack you, right? That's what that means?
Yeah. So I had sympathy in all the Fox clearings and I crafted 2 swords.
So once
and
they
then
get to
crafted it
13,
back.
it's already over.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
So,
when they get to 8.
so we always need to be scared of Woodland Alliance.
Close. We should probably.
Have all the ambushes.
They are staying pretty stable.
That's always the best. I have 5 bird ambushes. I'll be back. Yeah, basically. I think that is the message here.
I mean, the reality is
Turn your head, Steph.
every faction should get PTSD in this game.
Cat's turn, right? Okay.
This game is
Very true.
beneath the thin veneer of cute woodland animals. This is a game about horror and war.
Yes.
This is Do a War Crime, the board game.
But pretend you're not. Because they're so cute. Now, cats.
Yeah.
What do cats do?
They're at a pretty good spot to just move back into 11 and build if they want to. They could just build in 5 if they want to.
War atrocities and soup. Yep, that's right.
We could take over 8 to establish a connection down to 4 and start filling up those 3 building slots. If we're concerned about table balance, we could camp on Woodland Alliance in 12 and start building on top of them.
I like that idea.
It's a good idea. Oops. I think we're in a fine spot to go in a few different directions.
I like it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm doing. Maybe I could like it a little bit more. No, I can't. All right, gonna build a sawmill here.
All right. Going heavy on the sawmills. Now that we have some sufficient warrior density on the map, we're making our building engine resilient to aggression, which I love to see.
He's going into the work.
What's interesting here, though, is we did lose our card draw from the recruiters, so we're not getting that card draw back up.
And you had some.
Granted, if we don't get our card draw back up, that puts us in a position to more readily use partisans.
No, I don't.
Yep, that's a good point as well.
You had some wood
I like your counterpoint, sir.
before your turn, didn't you?
No, he's been.
I just wish you hadn't stolen my silver hammer.
Yeah, I spent everything because I built
Okay.
a sawmill, so the math adds up.
All right, never mind.
Okay, so that's
Sorry, I left that one slightly warmer.
It's okay.
I will then recruit.
Ooh, we're gambling at the end of this round.
We are indeed. We're on round 6? 5?
Yes, sir. I mean, just look at the moles.
Yeah, I actually meant 5 because I was thinking 5 to 6 is when we gamble. You know what I mean?
What's happening?
Okay.
Sacrificial.
Sun Tzu says, "Do not defend an indefensible position." All right.
Sacrificial-
I like that Sun Tzu quote.
Sacrificial buildings. We're basically saying, win alliance, come at me. I'll just come back in and build.
Interesting decision.
No.
But now who takes advantage of that?
Kill off 3 sawmills.
There's 3 people in between.
To eat a whole lot of stuff.
No.
Vagabond, I assume.
This is a very interesting move.
4 points. The vagabond.
But I mean,
Oh, it's absolutely not going to be me. I have no swords.
Oh,
But you get an
Yeah, I
automatic
guess-
hit, no? Or do you not
he's
with
got-
no sword?
he'd have to. I guess he could.
you need a sword to initiate battle.
Then
No, I
hit.
can't even attack.
Yeah,
Can't even
right.
attack without a sword.
So it'll be.
I'd have
Oh my
to
God.
get a sword from here and bring it
never mind.
over
Rolls
here.
are next in order. I'm forgetting.
I
I
know.
love the chaos this created. Everyone's talking.
Where we change the turn order, right? Is it Badgers up? Or...
That's how it goes, right? This is around when we change turn order.
Fun fact, one of the earliest versions of hirelings had a hireling that changed turn order by just...
You must take it, my friend.
how did it work exactly?
I can't even.
And it's a
There's
free-
nothing I can
free build
say.
slot.
It was able to cause somebody to not take a turn for 7 turns.
Oh, it did a boomerang.
Was it a boomerang?
Yeah.
Is that what it... I don't think that's what it did. I thought it
Snaked.
just bounced back to a player at a certain point. Anyway, it was very bad. It was very bad.
And DJ Think, yes, Thewy.
Also, DJ Think, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
You know what? I'll take care of it for you, okay? I'll do you a solid, and then maybe you can pay that later.
Yeah, okay. I
I
appreciate
mean,
that.
this is this Badger's time to shine, right?
Yeah.
It's the badger that wins you the game.
Tentative Faith, thank you so much for the Prime sub.
Mm.
What did I say? Remember?
So the cat drew
Yeah,
some cards.
That was
They,
your
they
plan
might have.
all along.
I feel like they have an ambush. I feel like this is a trap.
It's a very, very funny trap. It really makes sense.
Just pull in more than 2 soldiers, and you'll be.
Cole loves a lot of things.
Now before
Or the idea of a lot of things.
one bird ambush unaccounted for. Everything else was in the discard. It did just reshuffle, but he didn't know what he was going to draw after his turn for that.
I mean, wondered why I haven't
he
used
probably-
partisans.
He hasn't used partisans. Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm glad you enjoy it, Tentative Faith.
okay, so I'm giving up.
Thank you.
2 cards and probably.
Not to dwell on the hirelings point too long, but yeah, that turn order mechanism was originally intended for 2-player, and that's what he talks about in some of the design diaries about wanting to make it hirelings a catch-up mechanism for 2-player and stuff. He was inspired by Undaunted games.
1 card per turn.
It just didn't work at higher player counts, and then eventually got taken out entirely. But anyway, yeah, this is a really, like, how much is this bait? And what type of bait is it? Is it bait to goad somebody into doing something that's good for cats? Is it bait that's goading somebody into a trap?
One mole on your burrow for your bird slot.
Either way, everyone is panicking and no one knows what to do with this information.
No one knows what to do. I love this move from Thewy, if only because it's so gutsy and cool.
It really did cause the table to go into chaos.
Yeah.
The second easy decision is recruit another one.
Okay, 2 recruits is our...
Easy decision.
Yeah, what's that?
That is.
Totally cursed decision.
Yeah, so moles could dig into this and then get ambushed and be overextended, having had to pay outrage to move in there. But do they really want to give up those points?
Right, who was going to get it if I don't? It'll be the badgers, right?
Yes.
What if the whole turn goes around and no one does anything?
Please, guys, don't let the Woodland Alliance take it.
We're not going to let the Woodland Alliance take it.
Thank you.
To me, it would be very thematic.
Would it be thematic?
So that's 3 points.
It is a storytelling game.
So like what I really like about Thewy's move here is I think the key to Cat's victory is so often about like ebb and flow, about building and losing and rebuilding.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's rebuilding is definitely the key there.
Right, it's tide goes in, tide goes out, the faction.
I mean, sort of, but I feel like it's actually.
And when you go for a very consolidated play style of Cats, where you're putting a bunch of buildings in one, you know, in a few clearings instead of few buildings and lots of clearings, it makes it harder to do that. So what we've done is we've done it anyway.
Then he builds for 5
You're right,
and
you're
then
right.
for 2, so that's 7 points.
Yeah.
So someone
Well,
does need to hit him.
Unless
Yeah. But I just the cost for me in cards
Where
is,
does he
is so
build?
huge. I just have the exact right cards.
He's
that
got
it is really
yes,
sucks.
he has
Four.
ways to build. He can march in here
Six.
or here. Yeah. Right.
In fact,
Okay.
I'm betting that's
Never
what he's
mind.
planning to do is march right in here on top of me.
We
and
do have to
build.
take it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right.
I think this is insurance fraud as well.
Oh wait, no. Insolent Noisemaker is the adventurer, right?
Yes.
So yeah, he doesn't have any swords right now. I suppose it's possible he could take it, but if he trusts the sword, don't know. Depends what he's.
but
in
I'm not going to
hand.
be able to take it and also bring it over there.
Oh yeah, I'm just.
Okay,
I'm
I
just.
guess I technically could. I technically
The thing is that I'm thinking I might abandon it, but I might let someone else take it. But I would really like that to be the badges.
The other thing I like about this is the table was already talking about attacking a sawmill, you know, going after more clearings. Now Thewy has made sure that it happens on his terms. He has dictated the context within which he will be policed.
The costing cards is just.
Says, come hit me
I
here.
would have to take out.
You will not hit me anywhere else.
Yep.
And
So I would.
the table's listening.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count on that.
I
but-
don't really want a third base. I already have all my warriors out.
Yeah. Okay. True. That's still losing two fox cards, and they're good fox cards. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. So badges.
So just Woodland Alliance just walk in there and battle it.
That ETO said he would do that if it comes to it.
Okay. All right.
Badger saying they will take it though.
I'm gonna ignore it then.
Mole's letting it
So
pass them by.
Oh,
letting
this is so fascinating.
then
And I mean, Venture's not doing anything.
to move. Moving some guys in here.
Quick question. You've already heard from
yeah.
him, but how would you feel about digging in one of these two? Because 3 sawmills is still a lot, and that could be a good build spot because it's far away from everybody.
I think ETO's asking the right questions,
Digging and battling.
looking at the right things.
He's still going to have 3 sawmills, which is still a great spot to be in.
Exactly. I don't think you can allow the bait in 9 to give you tunnel vision. I think you need to look at the broader context, the bigger picture, and see that cats are still a problem,
pretty low on warriors.
Okay.
even if you take out the buildings in 9.
Yeah.
Glandor agrees, but does not feel they have the capacity to do it.
Also knows a recruiter. No, I
I
think
mean,
I gotta just.
moles do feel like they're in a bit of a tough
So,
spot.
anyway, that was the first brigadier.
Yeah, no, moles are in a little bit of a tough spot here,
Brigadier
which is why it's so surprising they're not the ones taking the bait.
Formal is
Maybe because I feel it's so much bait.
this mouse card. And we're gonna put down a
Gosh, ETO.
Moles are getting swole.
There is a somewhat altruistic reason for it as well, which you're going to see in a sec.
I believe it.
Yeah, no,
He is doing
I can
Citadel, not
imagine.
Market, so he can actually help police them with that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Griffin Hawk, you'd be surprised how much saying that in a slightly polished way gets that exact result.
Yeah, just be like Nitro Rev. Tell the table exactly what you want them to do,
And they just listen.
and they'll just listen.
And, oh yeah, and then the Hooverstein gets 1 point for Citadel. Then I think we've done everything.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. I do have a mayor action. I don't think I want to do anything.
You could try.
Nitro Rev has a lot of charisma that I also wish I had.
No.
That would deplete his army and then leave his.
Badgers and I are good now. We've hashed it out. We've
so-
killed. We've killed a lot of warriors. But
We've had our fights, but we're reconciling.
I'm letting the Badgers take this, so that's fine. So anyway, we're no mayor actions. We are swaying, and we are going to sway the Duchess of Mud. I think she's a wonderful gal.
She is a wonderful gal. She's the best gal of the That's not true. Bridget's adorable.
So yep.
But I think technically speaking, she's the only gal of the ministers.
Yeah, we don't have explicit confirmation of.
Turning
She's the only gal of the lords.
Yeah, if we go by their titles.
Because it would be baronet or earless.
Yeah.
Or countess, depending on what world you live in.
Yeah.
Going to help us with the cats.
Ooh, false orders, I see.
I like the prioritization of false orders above the anvil because anvil is the only card that crafts hammer in the game. We can pretty safely sit on it until we're ready to use it.
Okay.
I just want to point out, moles are pretty online right now.
The moles are absolutely online.
This is true.
Oh yeah, baronet. It's not baronet. I'm not sure why I said baronet.
The moles are my friends, and I believe that blindly, and I won't think about it again. Okay,
Oh,
so
no. It's gotten to you.
3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
This is just a wall of chaos from all of the players at this point.
So
Just want to be sure you know it's
Except from Insolent Noise.
yes, I did know that, of course.
You see these meeples here?
Right? No.
Tell me you're a digital player without telling me you're a digital player.
Aware and accountable.
I mean, Insolent Noisemaker can't give himself away because there's only one meeple.
and charge into here to do some damage, but I'm not going to do that. Badgers, you're welcome.
So we've got excited twice this turn, trying to skip over 2 players.
Slip into there.
First, Moles tried to skip over Cats, and now Badgers tried to skip over Vagabond.
Is exhaust 2 boots. Complete port.
Alright. We've completed the escort quest,
I will take...
which, contrary to the name, is not the worst quest in the deck.
I hate escort quests.
My better games are a lot quicker if you just skip one player's turn.
I will take the point.
BB has had 2 Ts for a while. Vagabond's been playing a very good game. They've gotten very good items, and they've been,
Fill a new quest.
Rabbit fend off a bear. That's unfortunate.
that is unfortunate.
That is neither a quest we wanted to see come out, nor the suit
suit.
we wanted to see come out.
Yeah. We could still do it, though.
We'll exhaust a hammer to craft
I'm assuming we're in the Lost City.
crossbow.
Hey, look, we can fend off a bear now.
We are in the Lost City. And yeah, actually, that's pretty solid for questing.
Point.
Griffin Hawk, you like that fend off a bear is just the vagabond after getting beaten up. Is that what's happening in that picture?
Who really won that fight? Do you know?
Was there even a fight? Did Moles have the other crossbow? I actually missed that, if so.
Exhaust.
They have the hammer. I don't remember seeing the other crossbow, but I believe it.
Complete the mouse, fend off a bear. That's 2 points.
Nice.
Loving this
And we got the mouse guard duty, which is pretty solid.
That is pretty solid. That one we could do. We might need to grab that sword just to do the expel bandits
And
quest.
We might.
I will then exhaust the last hammer to craft saboteurs.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
nice.
Oh,
That's interesting.
So as one of those partisans.
Well, that's exactly what he wants. I'm
mean, he
the
hasn't
only
really
one who
used the
can deal
partisans.
with the adventurer.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that false orders is a lot more scary, but it.
Scary to who is the question.
The
I'll
false
only
orders.
use it-
Well, what I'll say in the false orders defense is that it is absolutely not going to be used on me.
That's true.
it's,
Um,
He could
cannot be
split you in
used on
half.
and it will be it's a great Kingsland
make
card
all
as
my
well.
stuff
So
walk away.
if someone gets out of control,
No, I
then it can be used for that.
exactly. I think I actually like the false orders on the table, but
Hmm.
I draw one card.
Where does that put us on the score track? 17?
Aligned with cats.
Okay.
What were we at before this?
13.
13?
Can he
Aligned with cats.
fox? I mean, not that it would be clever, but could he
I'm gonna
fox
go AFK for a moment.
at 9, even though he has no warriors?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could.
I think Fox Parson in any battle in the Fox clearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can
Involving him.
first, and then after the roll, Fox Partisan after.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah,
guys,
there's sometimes a misconception that you need a warrior to use something like partisans,
On
which is
operating.
not the case.
burn down the sauna. So
I was also under that impression,
Yeah.
so.
before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to encamp / decamp if I want. Okay. Oh. Let's see.
What are we seeing?
So-
We have the tablet figure way station on our board.
I mean, we could just continue to fight in clearing 11 to just pull in those relics. We have access to almost all of them from that clearing.
I'm going to encamp. I'm going to place this here. I'm going to decamp and get rid of this.
Okay, so the relic that we hauled out of 11
I think I hit a warrior.
now can only be recovered in 11.
Yes, that's correct.
I will not be recruiting anything.
And we're
I'm going to move all 3 of these guys into here, so that's a sympathy.
Surprised we didn't see more
Outraged.
recruiting.
Outrage, my fault.
The people will not stand for this. Bunch of badgers.
That is pretty terrible. Okay, well, the only card here's this is and then
We have a second move.
I have another move, which will be
Right, Love Shard. That's where I'm surprised. Why didn't we recruit
here.
instead of...
Maybe we wanted to use that to not get rid of bird cards,
In 9, do you have an ambush?
so we can put those in our retinue.
Yeah, maybe we have enough cards in hand matching that it's better to just pay.
Nice.
No ambush after all.
No ambush after all.
I mean, he probably has it and just realized
He,
it's not.
he probably
useful-
just was
useful.
saving it for me. Yeah, I think he wanted me to take it.
And then for my final thing, I get to move or recover. So I'm going to move 2 of these over here.
Nice.
And then I'm going to recover this. And now I rule 3 fox clearings so I don't lose anything.
Yep.
Love to see that. I do
Thank
love
you.
to see that.
Thank you. I'm
Um,
pretty sure this is called playing the game. I'm now at 11 points, which means I'm like 2 points away from being able to win in 1 turn if I was
You
gonna
can
lie.
play dominance now.
Oh my, you're so right. What am I thinking? Okay.
I think the general tempo we're on for delving and recovering relics is a little slow, but I think that's a pretty solid turn to stabilize a board position that felt pretty chaotic up to this point.
I mean, to be fair, if
Rule 3 fox clearings.
if we keep the fox clearings, we could just delve
There's
all 3 figures next turn
Yeah.
out of 11.
12 moles to worry about.
If
Right?
assuming we're adding a bunch of cards to the retinue right now,
Woodland Alliance could
we could have a really solid next turn.
We could. We absolutely could.
Sort of unlikely.
But they probably wouldn't.
But we absolutely need to buff up our retinue. It is
Why not?
far too thin
And then
for the mid game
the retinue.
that we're in.
Great for me.
I'm
That's
going
fine.
to put. I'm going to put.
We gotta just get some more battle delves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the ambush. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had it the whole time. I wasn't scared.
What is that last card? We've been holding on to it for some time.
And then I don't think this does it.
I
I don't really want to hold this, but I guess I will. All right, I'm done. I'm going to draw 3 cards.
I would like to see some more cards in Battle Delve that we're happy to burn.
Mm-hmm. Like, we could even go out on an expedition, move, battle, come back, and recover.
Like
kind of deal.
we're not in a position to be delving very safely right now. We just need actions to burn through.
Yeah.
We're just gonna. I'm not gonna revolt, as hilarious as it would be.
So that is why we didn't recruit, though. We had the 2 bird cards that we did not want to get rid of.
Which is fine.
Ooh, but we have a protection racket.
There. So I think I could spread right here without issue, and spread right here.
Oh dear.
Woodland Alliance has access to most of the map.
Does this count as martial law?
I think
No.
it'd be 3 of the same.
Correct.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Verify that.
That's 3 of the same.
3 of the
Yeah.
same? Okay.
We're the same.
I can never remember.
Is the 3 of the same?
It's technically 3 of one player, not of one faction. You count hirelings that a player controls with their faction for martial law, which is a little funky, but there you go.
Alrighty. And
For our purposes, we can just say
3.
3 of the same.
3 are the same.
Because we do not have hirelings.
Yeah.
All right.
Woodland Alliance, sad they cannot do dominance themselves.
My supporters.
Yeah.
All right. Do I craft any of this?
Still got time.
Nah, let's just throw in all in supporters. I'm not crafting stuff.
I don't believe so. We paid 4 cards.
Yeah, we paid 4 cards for 2
Two
sympathy of 2.
Yep.
We were specifically asking,
We'll go to easy.
not we, someone else at the table was asking if it was martial law, and the table was clarifying that it is not martial law.
Points right here.
All right, organizing that warrior we left behind in 11.
We can dominance play now.
Bolstering up 2. I would be... So I'm of 2 minds about 12. I'm nervous about leaving it light.
Mm.
But also, if we consider that cats are incentivized to camp on it, maybe we get a warrior out of there while we can.
Mm.
Move, organize, recruit. That should be all 4 of them.
Wait, you.
Wait, we
We already
organized in 11.
recruited.
Organize and then move, organize, recruit.
But we recruited in 2, did we not?
Yeah, didn't we?
Another 3 points.
Didn't we already... How many warriors were in 2 at the start of our turn?
I thought it was only, I don't know. I heard you say bolster 2, so I just assumed that we had...
Were there 2?
Okay.
We must have just moved the piece in a way that made it look like we were recruiting to my eye.
An everybody problem.
Gamble!
Yep, it's time to gamble.
It's officially
So,
gamble time.
It's officially gamble time.
Gamble.
so
We will now sing the traditional gamble song.
you have a lot of problems.
Wait, with this mini hammer?
That knocks me down quite a bit.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Self-inflicted
So like
plan.
what?
Like,
Okay.
we hardly did anything.
So what? I mean, 2 big problems at the board right now are the adventurer, which I feel like I'm the only one who can do anything about the adventure in a lost city that's questing. And that's going to take at least one of my actions.
Yeah.
And I feel like another big threat is the Woodland Alliance. Got 2 bases that are very far apart, got a ton of warriors on the board, have definitely an adequate number of officers.
I mean,
I feel like the only
march a
2
bunch
people
of
who
cats
can...
into here.
Okay, hold
certainly
on. I'm
helps.
still talking. So it's just... I don't know. Moles, is there any
Guess I'm not
way
still
you could
talking.
use your false orders on maybe this one and like take it out? And then I could just camp on this one?
Possible.
You're gonna be spending most of
I
my
mean,
turns
you're the one who has
basically-
partisans, though, right? So
I'm the one that has Parsons, but you're the one with 4 battles and with false orders. And
Yeah.
honestly, I can't police everybody. I'm already going to be hitting the adventure, and I can camp out on this one. That's what I can do.
Well, if we're camping on a base, then killing another base seems a little overkill.
I think, to be honest,
Well, I think killing 3
I
sawmills.
disagree.
to be honest, if you want me to take out a base, I think I would rather take out the mouse one, actually.
You'd rather take out the mouse one?
It was like, but I didn't want you to take out that one.
Yeah, so all of this, I wanted to let Thewy talk, but all of this was very calculated.
Just as well.
I mean,
We let ourselves get policed,
take out that
use that to leverage into, we have table threats we need to deal with, and as part of that plan, talked about camping on 12,
We don't want to
declaring right next to our network with 2 building slots that we already wanted to be in.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
can
think.
continue my turn then. Putting wood at my 2, 3 sawmills. Hey. Let's see. 3 actions.
Camping on 2 is a lot worse for cats. Because they either have to...
It's 2 away as well.
Right, it's 2 away, so it's harder to position warriors from the keep in that clearing, or vice versa. It means they have to either deal with the sympathy in 5, which is an action, or they just pay 2 outrage, which they don't want to do. And it's only getting them 1 building slot instead of 2. So they really, really wanted to be camping on 12 and not on 2. And I wonder if it would have been more advantageous for us, instead of presenting our plan as a negotiation,
As saying this is what I can do.
right, framing the whole thing from, I can camp on Wood Alliance in 12, what can you do?
Yeah.
Or even just doing it and saying why we're doing it as we're doing it.
Around too much. It's just causing the outrage that they need as well.
I
Gamble's closing.
figure out how to do my turn without
I mean, the
moving around
only
much.
Get your gambles in.
Badgers.
Woodland Alliance is literally on their 4/4/4 doorstep right now. Like, next 3 sympathy they do,
Right,
they're
so
going
we
to
need
get
to-
12 points
We
out
need
of
to
it.
take out some sympathy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do need to take out sympathy.
Or don't.
So yeah,
How many,
They're at 13 points. They get 12. That takes them to 25. Then what do they do?
down to take out
Crossbow
some
with
sympathy this
if you
turn.
don't bot me too much.
Just saying.
The
We'll
owl?
probably
the
crossbow
owl
some
talking?
sympathy.
I don't think
Oh, no.
I don't think anybody should be hedging on Wooden Alliance. I think Wooden Alliance are in a solid position here.
I cannot abide your existence.
I can't help it.
I'm curious. I actually did bet in
That's
this
fair.
one.
That's
You
fair.
did.
I'm curious to see
Moles, you're gonna
if I stayed by myself.
You're gonna take out the mouse space.
Yeah.
Badgers, can you attack a sympathy at least one?
Yeah,
Sympathy?
I can attack a sympathy.
Great. Okay. I will start my turn off by attacking this owl. Do you ambush? Wait, no, hold on. Just kidding.
No, it was the
Don't
other
answer
owl.
that. Don't answer that.
So I want to. This is where we probably should talk about policing Wooden Alliance.
Not back.
And Lily's right. Removing sympathy is usually not the way you police them. It's usually the way you help them. Because currently, the Basin 2 cannot organize in any of its adjacent clearings. The Basin 12 can organize in one of its adjacent clearings.
Okay.
And Wooden Alliance has only 3 supporters,
For an extra action.
which is how many it needs,
The adventure.
how many they need to spread, assuming there's no martial law.
All right, I am going to use
Hold on,
Fox
hold on,
Partisans.
let me damage my.
No.
Use Fox Partisans and wait, hold on.
If you use more than one, you go all in.
How do
use
Partisans
any
work
Partisans?
again?
That's amazing.
I think you can
He
use
can
all
use all
partisans.
3 partisans if he wants. He just has to discard his whole hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You discard.
If you use 2 of them, you're discarding your whole hand.
Lost City.
That is disgusting.
Lost City.
Okay.
That's true.
Wow.
If you're, that's definitely in for a penny, in for a pound type thing.
But then
Yeah.
you have field hospitals. So. I mean, I suppose he drew us some cards at the end of the turn, but. Wow.
Only
That's
one.
amazing.
Sorry, did you?
You don't have a. You don't. I have not
decide?
decided which partisans. So you're gonna take 2 hits, but then I need to decide how many more hits you're taking. Yeah, I'm gonna use mouse partisans on that. So take an extra hit.
Discarding a visit to friends, keeping a mouse card in hand.
1, 2.
This is maybe a time to sneak in, talk about the gamble. 2 people gambled for the Keepers in Iron, 510 coins, 1% of the gamble.
It was me.
4 people gambled for the Wooden Alliance, 1.3k coins, 2% of the gamble. 5 people gambled for the Adventurer Vagabond, 14.5k coins, 22% of the gamble.
Okay.
1 person gambled 20k coins on the Underground Duchy, 30% of the total gamble. And 8 people gambled on the Marquise de Cat, 30k coins, 45% of the gamble.
Take 2 hits from mouse partisans and defenseless.
Oh.
To the 2 people, to the 1 person who bet on the Underground Duchy, I envy your confidence.
So you used mouse partisans, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what I want?
So we're sending the Vagabond to the forest.
All right.
Yes.
And I'm.
No, Shadowjack, no one has been the scoundrel yet.
Scoundrel has shown up in the draft, but
6 times.
nobody's chosen it.
That is correct.
That's a point for me. I will show you my card. It is not what you want it to be.
This is not the card you're looking
It's the
for.
same card you showed me like 4 turns ago.
You're welcome. Then I'm going to go ahead and build this workshop for 2 points.
Unfortunate draw. All right.
All right. I draw a card and end my turn.
Okay.
Since I've seen that card twice now, and he just put a second workshop up, he does have coins.
I was going to say, that was a bunny workshop, which signals a potential coins.
Coins on their next
No.
That's true.
So, someone's got to go for
mean-
that.
Oh Christ! Yeah.
Okay,
Badgers
my
might
3
be-
points
I
perhaps
don't know.
versus Woodland Alliance's 12, 15 points. Let's put it in
Well,
perspective.
hey, look, they're gonna kill the base. Moles are, but look, 3 points plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wood. Does that give you? How close does that give you the win with?
That might be a win.
That would definitely be a
I'm
win.
sure you can get 7
'Cause-
points with
That's-
7 wood.
That's definitely winnable.
Yeah, 7 points with 7 woods is very doable.
Can you can you take out the workshop?
I mean, can I? Yeah.
10 points with 7 wood is still kind of
You
doable.
still get a relic from it.
Yeah, I want to talk about this game more, but they're moving quick, and I don't want to talk over them too much. But I think Thewy's playing a really good game where
Point workshop.
Thewy is expertly sandbagging.
He crafts
I mean,
coins and
it's
all
still
that
better.
little tips.
It's still better than crafting coins.
Well,
Right.
even
Definitely throwing
actually, I think that's still better. But we can kill like this bunny clearing in 5, where he's got wood and a sawmill.
that would
That would
probably
drop
be
a lot
better.
of wood on his turn.
Yeah, 5 is probably the juiciest policing target you can do against cats right now.
Griffin Hawk, then you would be my hero.
That's true.
He might still have.
The upside for Thewy is that if you kill the workshop in 8,
Actually, are the big-
it's the 1 wood 2-point building. So it is
Make the Woodland Alliance.
still a great return on investment to rebuild it.
The Woodland Alliance at
Moles still need to kill a
15
base.
points.
I'll admit that. But cats have it on their turn if nothing happens right now.
Right, I think that's why we got to practice the whole police to the left. You know, Woodland
Yeah,
Alliance does come
Woodland
before
Alliance is going to do a whole lot of policing from their one base up here.
I don't mean you specifically. I mean, let's take care of Woodland Alliance first, and then you guys can come after me. You know.
Alliance has 4 supporters, which is 1 spread. Best.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm actually. I feel like Woodland Alliance is on at least a 2-turn clock. I think cats are on potentially a 1-turn clock.
That's what I was starting to say. I don't remember if I got to finish saying it before. If you go around eating sympathy, you enable Woodland Alliance's victory in this condition because you clear up the clearings for them
Unless we give
Even if
Woodland
we-
Alliance
and you give them supporters. Right now they're spreading once
Because he'll just overwork and
Twice.
and mobilizing once.
Yeah.
Or organizing once.
Yeah.
Which is
Coins.
two
workshop
sympathy for now 7 points since they lost
battles between the table.
one, but it was 8 before.
Did you? I don't know.
We could get 11 points, but yeah, I do think a 2-turn top clock is more likely.
Hit me, sure, but please also hit the Woodland Alliance.
Yes, Pat, they can win, but you need to have very specific cards in that hand.
Yes. I'm not doing any hitting anyway. I can still
Moles
take
can-
out a sympathy, potentially.
Yeah, never mind.
So, Moles, are you in your birdsong right now?
Actually, no, they can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna false order those Woodland Alliance warriors?
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Because
They can't get.
the position of the cats is actually quite scary.
Oh wait, I didn't see 5 got removed. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like there's
Yeah, because cats opened up this one,
I didn't realize cats opened up that one.
that can also deal with me.
which I don't really know why they did.
Same.
I'm not sure how much capability the badgers really do have. The adventurer's going to the forest again.
Well, look here. We
and
got
Woodland
3
Alliance isn't gonna
badgers
do anything
over
about it.
here, plus
Yeah.
whatever he might be able to recruit, and come over, take 2 battles over at my workshop.
Why 2?
I feel like badgers might be better placed to just take out sympathy, though.
Yes, make the Badgers burn cards.
2 because of the battle delve column.
Anyway, with only 4
Hmm.
supporters. But
You're not on a 1-turn timer. You're potentially on
I
a
hope
2-turn timer.
yeah. But I don't know if we need to kill both sawmill and a workshop.
I think we need to kill the sawmill.
The sawmill?
Sawmill alone does not stop him from winning on his turn because then he just overworks, builds, and crafts coins.
Mm.
He would have to move though.
I don't have enough cards to do all that.
You need a bird
I'm
card.
not spaced appropriately to do all that you want me to do, and use all those cards in the way you just described.
I want to talk about Vagabond if we have a second. It sounds
Okay.
like we maybe do.
Um,
No, maybe not.
we're going to recruit. Oh, before we start that, I'm actually going to use false orders to
send 2 cats.
Okay, I'm
into
going to
the pit.
stop you right there because you did start recruiting.
Yep. Yep. We moved into daylight.
I don't know. What do you guys think? That feels like such a technicality.
The technical.
It is a
Yeah,
technicality,
it's
but
in the burrow.
it's a competitive game, and you did start
I'm-
recruiting.
You missed your window.
No, but recruiting's
What
in
new
birdsong.
No, it is not.
False orders
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in
So
birdsong.
I recruited twice.
He already
and
did
then-
his birdsong
And then I was
recruit, and he
about to say
started
I'm going to
using his
recruit, and then I said
actions.
no, I'm not going to do it.
Let's just call Guerric.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Guerric.
Yeah, you cannot roll back because you were starting to do a daylight action, and that means you've moved from birdsong to daylight, which locks your actions in up to that point.
Okay. Well, in that case, I can't do anything about either of them.
That is a technicality,
Well,
and that's how that works here.
That's how that works. The Shubi Beach,
I do think you would have let him roll it back if he was going to use it against me, though.
that is the clearly established rules of the tournament.
About it.
The players are all informed of it and aware of it before the game.
It was used on me, and I would have let him use it if he still planned to. But that's
Okay.
fine.
It's well-established precedent. It's not new information, it's transitioning phases, which it's not just new information. The rules are when you move from birdsong to daylight or from daylight to evening, your actions become locked in, and also when you gain information, your actions become locked in.
When I see him, I told the vagabond about some points they missed. Trying to keep it clean.
The rules exist to keep things clean. The tournament's about testing skill.
Because this was a very close situation, but say you miss a point in round 1,
we're going to spend.
can you recover that point in round 7?
Right.
And
you know.
dig 2 tunnels.
Ooh, 2 tunnels. I'm assuming that's for Duchess.
Yeah, Jam Man. Lily's upset that I wore all the shirts we both own copies of earlier this week.
I was very grumpy.
I'm not moving any warriors.
Yeah, I'm all here for a player
Uh,
abiding by the rules of the tournament and making sure the rules are abided by.
But yeah.
we're going to battle the badges here.
And it is a tournament. And tournaments are, following those technicalities are also
All the badges
a
again.
different part of it.
Any
Right.
Still friends.
Ooh, 0-0.
Yeah. Would you like to ambush this time?
No. Oh, you're battling again. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we battling the keepers?
Yeah, we're battling the keepers.
Okay.
There we go.
And the game refused.
Brother.
One more 0-0. More 0-0.
That's crazy. What is that? Crunch the numbers.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay.
That's a really painful position to be in. That's
Yeah.
I mean that would tilt
Just
the best of players.
the cats or
You know.
the alliance.
Well, I can't because I can't use my false orders, so I can't do anything with them.
I think we're already a little tilted.
So yeah,
Yeah.
just racing at this point.
Huh.
So
It is
Uh,
on Cat's turn. Keepers, I mean, I can't really. If he has an ambush, I can't do anything about 8, but if he doesn't have one, I can kill 8. I don't know if you can kill 5 or not. Or if you,
Me?
or if you can kill both.
Yeah, those dice were brutal. Like that was just pure salt in the wound after missing the window to false orders.
I know. I'll wait till your turn to talk.
Those dice rolls are just painful.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna move. We're gonna battle. I think. Gonna move 2 guys in here. Actually, no, we're not doing that. No, we're gonna battle badges again.
All in, baby!
Let's go!
Can't possibly roll a 0-0, can we?
We're not gonna roll 0-0 again.
Oh, that one scared me.
It
that
did.
The 0 over there scared me.
Are there only 2 in there? Oh, there's only 2. Nice.
You got him.
We got him. That's 1 point.
That frees up the building slot to be built in with our formal, right?
It does. Kill the cat. Say, please, cats.
We're going to battle the.
We haven't gotten our Duchess points yet.
Uh,
Bit of a sympathy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Crested, Glandor said they were just racing.
I think so. We're gonna.
So I think they were just going after the cardboard point and freeing up that building slot.
Cause outrage. Yeah.
You know, it's not necessarily the best line of play, but
And let's go as a point.
you know, we limited our options a lot when we forgot to false orders during Bird Song, and we're just having to roll with it and do what we can.
Oh, we forgot to reveal that card.
What is it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a rabbit card.
Okay.
Formold.
Then
Which means we're limited to a Squire's. Oh no, where'd our other card go?
We gave it to Woodland Alliance.
Duchess of Mud.
Right, we just.
For the tunnels being
Yeah, I was talking as that happened.
I'm watching.
Taking cards back into my hand. We are not swaying any ministers. We are drawing one card. And there we go. That's the turn.
It's a pretty decent burst.
Yeah, honestly, given
But
the you know the issues and the unfortunate luck with that turn,
the game, he decided to
we got up to
have
19.
a chance to win.
But we're not in a bad spot. We just didn't get to do the policing that we needed to do.
It's the
again-
adventurer's
well,
turn
once
right
again,
now.
it's my turn.
Oh my god, are you serious? Ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We stated it was our turn and we still didn't even
I'd be
listen.
so mad. I'd be fuming.
I mean, I know I'm probably out of this game, but like, come on.
I mean, you're beating me.
Fair.
Maybe now's my chance to talk about Vagabond that I wanted to talk about earlier. I think we can
Being able to do something cool.
trace our current position a lot to the choice to go to the forest the turn we did. Because remember, we've talked about this in previous games. You have to think about your syncopation of forest to non-forest turns, and you have to work that backwards from your victory. Because you have to be coming out of the forest on the turn that you win, in all likelihood. Which means you have to be going into the forest the turn before you win, out of the forest the turn before that, in the forest the turn before that. So the turn that we...
I don't think we're going into the forest right now.
If we can get ourselves to the low 20s right now, that puts us in the position to win coming out of the forest. The problem is that puts our victory
On turn 8.
on turn 8.
And we're currently in turn 6.
We're currently on track for a turn 7 end right now.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't think we can win if we go to the forest.
Take no other actions.
Because I don't think we can get
Prepare any-
13 points coming out of the forest. And to bring my point home, I think this is all just...
And
We put our syncopation on the wrong tempo by going to the forest the turn we did. I think we needed to limp that turn.
Okay.
Go to the forest.
All right. Again, I really am sorry.
So I know the moles did a greedy play there, but
They're
they
totally good.
still aren't on a one-turn timer, I don't think.
Yeah, and
But,
you know,
don't
in
get-
addition, the cats did commit the unforgivable crime of playing the game as intended, of following.
Problem with if it was being used against me. That's my only issue there.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. Who knows? He could have. But yeah. I mean,
it's completely in his rights.
yeah. I you know,
Um,
it is. And now this is a true tournament game. I can say I successfully lost a true tournament game.
You have to kill the workshop.
Right.
Ideally, we kill that too. You've only got 2 battles.
Yeah, that's not. This is definitely not happening. This is, you know, hopefully happening.
It'd been nice the moles could have still dug in here and battled. And then either he finished off or I did. But
Yeah. So I guess the thing to do is, how many officers do you have? It's
4.
not viable for you to take out 8.
No,
right.
I would literally have to move, battle, and then hope he doesn't have an ambush.
Versus me, who will have to move, battle, and then if he doesn't have an
You can at least encamp and recruit to ensure he doesn't have an ambush. Won't hurt you. If you have box
Well, I
guards.
mean-
Moles might have it on their turn.
they'll
they
be
might.
close. They'll be
There's-
in the mid to upper 20s.
Because they get
I
4
don't.
points.
I don't.
I will say, if moles have it on their turn,
Sword,
that's the cat's problem.
2.
Yeah, it is.
That's my argument anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
And
we gotta
then
focus on the
2,
cat, right? That's
3.
like,
I do feel like moles are on a 2-turn clock.
Cats.
Presumably they still have the hammer in hand,
4 other points.
right?
Moles still have the hammer in hand, yeah.
Which
Oh wait,
Because we did battle Wooden Alliance in 6.
Possibility.
but we had.
right, yeah, cool.
We might have given a propaganda bureau because we've had. We don't. We didn't.
Probably gave Propaganda Bureau then.
Yeah, I think we gave a propaganda bureau.
I hope so. So if we still have hammer, that's a 2-point craft in hand.
Cats only
2, 2, 2. So we get 6 points if the game board state does not change.
right now.
one of them is
Yeah.
a point, right? And the other one is
whatever he drew at the end of his turn.
So it's 6 points without doing anything.
6 points without doing anything.
sort of,
Crafting a hammer.
sort of some.
We can
We'll still have 2 cards in hand, so we can sway a squire.
right. We can sway a squire, which if we make that one of those the hammer, that's
There's
getting
no reason.
Badgers, can you still take out?
Actually, we could sway a banker.
Yeah, I can take out a sympathy, and then I would also
You
score
can
points.
go here and grab that.
Right.
yeah. We could sway banker,
to play.
assuming we don't need to dig.
So maybe I'll do that.
Like I said, if the board state doesn't change, that means
Yeah.
that all of the tunnels are
I
out.
will. Is there any harm
Oh,
in crafting
wait.
sword at this point?
One of the tunnels already got eaten. No, I can't see it. I'm just blind.
Like against
I
the.
actually don't know where the 3rd is right now, but I know it's on there. I see it now.
It's on 12.
I'd seen the one on 12. I couldn't see the one on 4.
Oh, I saw the one on 4 and couldn't see the one on 12.
13 points. That'd be super cool if they did.
That would be cool.
So
Man, okay, so
So victory is possible for the moles in the current board state. I think more realistically they get policed a little bit and set back to a 2-turn pace.
it's
but-
probably
They are technically in range.
too safe. But and then I'm gonna recruit twice with this fox guard, which is a sword, and then I have no more fox guards, and I can't recruit anywhere else. So I will move on to daylight. I'm gonna craft this sword.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Thanks, which is 2 points. Pretty good. An exciting turn, and then I'm going to act with retinue. So I'm going to move all 4 of these into here.
Okay, so safe from an ambush.
Yeah, which is what we were worried about.
How does this man?
Or maybe should I have?
How does he do?
One behind to take out the sympathy.
if
I
he
mean,
leaves
I might. But
if he
if
leaves
you
one
have-
behind, an ambush does mean that workshop lives. That's
Yeah,
the issue.
exactly.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I
no,
was-
no.
And then also an ambush.
You can still take out this sympathy. So yeah, I think this is the safer play. You're right.
Yeah.
2 battles anyway.
All right. I mean, this is a free point to cardboard, but I don't think it's worth it for the cat. I mean, there's so much. There's like this over here. There's a bunch of sympathy everywhere. I don't think it's big enough.
Cats just like leave
The cats do-
leave 9 alone entirely,
No
please.
ambush. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know that battles are the most efficient action for points ratio that cats have on their turn.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly Thewy's invested in
This
Badger's abandoning 9.
burns a card probably, but do I grab it? I haven't flipped it yet. I did touch it. I don't know if that's, but
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, I guess it's probably more useful to just have the extra battle later, just so I can kingmaker whatever. I mean, I don't know if that's the correct, Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I will not do it. I'll just keep.
Gotta
battle.
keep your political power at least.
Right, that's what I meant. That's this. That's the legal way to say this. I'm gonna.
Cats have 3 wood on the map. 2 of them in the keep in 10, 1 of them in 5.
No ambush.
No ambush. I'll need a fox or a bird card or to see your hand.
All right.
I love Varus. Kick a man while he's down, why don't you?
Yes, thank you. For that I will. That one I will possibly. Okay, it could be. Yeah.
Nice.
Worked out?
Now move and recover. I'm going to recover this for
Say it ain't so.
pretty good turn.
Not bad.
And I have 2 moves, I guess. Man, okay, so moving back into here seems like not a good idea. I don't think I want to move anyone. Is there anywhere where moving helps me at all? Because I don't want to feed outrage. It would be nice to protect this, but I don't think it's worth feeding the outrage. And then this is kind of a nice blocker to have against him because it's 3 warriors, right?
Yeah. And in a way, like
I don't think that this is a wrong.
they could even battle out this way station, so that's a point that the cats won't get.
Yeah.
Right now, I think Cats might still have it if I'm adding up, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right, I'm done. I guess I will add to the retinue or move the cards. I'm just gonna move this into battle,
I think we should have put that one in battle to begin with.
and
I think we've
Yep.
been struggling on the battle action.
Yeah.
3 cards.
Cats probably have it.
I haven't done the math, but they're certainly in the best position at the moment.
How did we get 5 cards?
I feel like
So
I
right
forgot.
now,
Oh, we picked up the 2 cards we put down on the table.
we're going to have 6 wood on their turn. With 7
See
wood,
7 points they can get.
with 7 wood, they can build 2 sawmills and a workshop, which gets them to 9 points. So 1 overwork and then a march. Overwork.
Not enough actions to do all that.
Overwork, march, build, build, which means you'd have to have a bird card in hand.
Wait,
Oh,
overwork,
you need 3
march,
builds.
build,
3
build,
builds.
Build.
Yeah, so you need.
I would
okay.
You
need.
need a
I would
bird
need
card and an
3
You would need 2
overwork.
cards in
birds and
hand.
a overwork card.
I have
Which-
2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand, right?
If there's anything else we're missing in there, because it's definitely an easy 7 for you. And then how do you come up with the other 3? With 2 actions plus a bird card.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. Like my
Battle. He's not anywhere else with cardboard.
Does he have? He has to
think-
march, right, in order to.
So assuming
to get
assuming he has
the-
1 bird card, I think he maxes out at 29 points right now.
The thing is
But
that
maybe
the cats don't have
We are currently at the end of round
builds
6.
at the moment, so they do have to spend one of their actions marching at least.
Yeah, exactly. March,
Um,
build, bird card, attack. Or bird card, build.
which only
No.
gets him to 28 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys did it.
but that's still pretty scary.
Hey, maybe he
I
has a
don't-
boot in there. Gets him to
So we did need the
I don't
workshop.
think anyone else is going to be able to score any faster than that. So.
we needed the craft for a non-action point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then mole. Let's see what was after him was moles. We'll let the cats do the math on that.
If anything, it's unfortunate we're sitting on a coin and not something easy to craft like a boot or a bag.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like we have a bird card either, from what Thewy was saying earlier in the round.
What's it cost me to spread? 2 plus 1.
We know the coins is a mouse.
Spread away from cats too, if possible. All right.
Well, I don't think anyone was going after their other workshop love shard because the keep is a little bit overly defended right now.
The key thing is we know Thewy has.
I was kind of looking forward to you killing the mouse base because I didn't have any mouse supporters.
Well, Pat, Thewy's not the one who said it was coins.
I was hoping that this would live.
ETO was the one was said it was
There's
coins.
a rabbit.
And we as a table know it's mouse because of mouse partisans.
There's a cat, but it's all right.
So even if we have a second card that is an item we can craft, what does a mouse suit card give us?
All right. And
'Cause it's not an extra action.
wants to.
Yes, he used mouse partisans.
I don't know. Moles might be able to get this just cleaning up sympathy. Let me think through that for a second.
No, because we drew after the partisans, Pat. It was on Cat's turn that we used the partisans.
Citadels, or possibly 3 for citadels if they build another one. 2 for the Duchess. And then they're going to craft a sword. And then they just have 4 battles to kill.
Right. So chat. What I'm saying is we either have a boot or a bag that we can craft and no bird card, or we have a bird card and an item we can't craft.
How many swords are there in the deck?
That's the situation where, as it stands.
2 of them were gone last turn.
Unless ETO was lying about it being a coin.
Some are gone. No, I see all 3 of them. There are 2 in the discard pile and 1 in the retinue.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
What are we discussing?
Easier, so I don't
Ambushes.
get on this turn then. Unless he can kill thick
Oh no, wait, no,
somehow.
no.
Yeah. No.
Swords. We were
Swords?
talking about swords,
I really said that.
which I don't think that would matter because we have the hammer.
Come right.
I guess if we would move and formal another one.
Presumably, yeah. Yes, yes, chat. ETO said it was a coins, and we know that it's a mouse suit from Mouse Partisans.
ETO spied on it when they killed Sympathy,
Yes.
which is why we shouldn't have killed the Sympathy in 5.
Yeah.
All the more reason not to kill the Sympathy.
So that's why we as commentators are able to recognize that it's either a bird and coins or a craftable and coins.
Coins is 100% in that 2-card hand.
Unless ETO lied, which I see zero incentive for ETO to have lied about that.
This coffin maker's pointless. Okay, yep. And we will.
I don't know that I'd say it cost Cats the victory, but I don't think it helped Cats.
It might have put a target on that workshop.
It put a target on that workshop. I think it probably ate an action that we shouldn't have spent on that. Like, I think that would have been better spent on an overwork, on a march, on a build, on...
Yeah, a march would be good too, just positioning ourselves to build so we didn't have to march this turn.
Even just a different battle if we had a different battle. Like, it...
Yeah. Like, I get we wanted the point to get to 20, but I think marching and then battling this turn would have been just as effective.
Because that sympathy wasn't threatening us in any way.
No.
And removing it enabled Wooden Alliance. Because...
Just take a 5th off. Let's see, when you lose a base, it rounds down on the officers you lose, right? Round it up.
Because
Yeah,
on Cat's turn,
Yeah.
there was sympathy in all of the clearings adjacent to 2.
It'd be the same as having 4.
Yeah.
Organize, move, organize, battle. Okay with that. Yeah, we're going to go and train officer anyway.
Interesting. We're leaving our bunny base pretty lightly defended, but it sounds like we're expecting to die.
Yeah, I think we're making a sacrificial base play, which
5 actions.
can work out.
If that's the case, would you want to do move organize into 5 and move organize into 11 from 2? And just completely abandon it?
An easy 2 points. Whatever.
Maybe not, because you don't want it to...
Just too tired to think right now. Move.
You still have to be careful...
Oh, I forgot ETO's on
NyQuil.
NyQuil.
Yeah. You still have to be careful about making...
Yeah, but I'm assuming I'm going to get...
Making...
How did you move?
Move from here.
Just into
Move
here.
from here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. For some reason,
12,
I thought
12
you
to
moved
11,
up.
2 to 5.
Yeah. Got it. Speaking of too tired to think, I'm sorry.
You have to be careful about making it too juicy of an action, because you still have to be mindful of
3, 4.
the points per action ratio for Katz's turn.
All right. Now
Dear me.
I'm deciding whether or not to battle that. I should have burst that like that. I'm not supposed to do that as WA. Battle the tunnel, or do I recruit?
I mean, I think that if it gets back to ETO, this game is Woodland Alliance.
2 points of cardboard, yeah.
Unless the table actually
Isn't this
gridlocks this time.
Then the 2
Not with
points-
partisans.
Oh, right.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's
he's
true.
got partisans.
He can get this with 1 battle potentially.
I
That at
see.
least takes 2 battles.
Yeah, exactly. There's 2 actions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lose at least one of those bases. So
Yeah.
you know. Probably, maybe
Yeah.
both.
I mean, the way this is going, maybe not. Everyone's just
Duchy has not yet lost any tunnels.
running for the.
It's a fun fact for the board.
On to round 7. Is this only round 7, or did I miss a count somewhere?
This is round 7.
This is now round 7.
No, I think you're fine.
I don't know.
If you know I'm here, you can't ask me that question.
Gonna put the wood out.
And if you know she's not here, you can ask me for a guess.
And now we think.
And now we think. I'm not quite seeing the win with the information we have.
Okay, Woodland Alliance has
Are we?
supporters right now.
They're absolutely going to win.
They're
If-
on their
if-
8-point threshold.
Yeah, no, there's.
I
I don't
think
think
Humberto, I
Woodland Alliance
do agree,
both bases.
but also Duchy.
Like,
Right, Duchy is also in range of winning.
I wouldn't discount the Duchy, especially if they have all 3 tunnels on the map to start their turn.
Ah, yeah. Yep.
2.
And I can't win. You guys stopped that. Which is good. Good.
Duchy have 3 cards in hand. We know one of them's the... We are fairly certain one of them is the Anvil.
Against the Woodland Alliance
Because they revealed it earlier,
again.
and they kept 1 card last turn.
That's their last.
But it's probably
We're able to divine that they should still have the Anvil.
then it's hard to.
So 2 points for Duchess with all tunnels on map. 2 points for Citadels,
I don't think
since they have Earl of Stone.
Potentially 3 if they formal.
anyway, because
Potentially 3 if they formal. They have
They build another
2 points from a Sway.
more sawmills.
They have 2 points from crafting Anvil, which means they just have to
let his wood sit, and then he'll have enough to
get 2 cardboard points without losing any cards.
crazy next turn.
So if they have all foxes, they win.
Yeah, when no one's chewing through that keep.
Well, no, because they can't sway
He moves
and then battle.
battles twice and kills.
So the
They can fight in 7 and 4 if they have all foxes in hand.
7 and 4. Yes, sorry, I see what you're saying.
If they have a hand of all foxes, they got this.
Yes.
Or just march.
I'm running out of fingers.
I mean, if me and Moles crack the 2 bases,
Humberto, yes, they have the Citadel Lord and the Duchess.
Badgers, I'll leave this clearing all for you. I'll leave it all for you. I've done it before. You guys have seen me do it.
It's true. you did.
You did do it. I remember that.
I would at least like you to get the wood out of there.
Like that
'Cause
again, I could imagine taking out the alliance.
you do something like that, there's your points.
Here's my
Yeah.
proposal. I go in here, swing, crack this space open. I'm hoping I can build once. I'll leave a wood in here, just 1 wood, so that I have less wood than you guys need to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
I do that, Moles. Will you crack this space?
Yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That still leaves you winning your next turn. But
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if it does or not. It's the best I can offer. Okay, anyways, I'm going to spend a bird card for an extra action.
It was a bird and a boot.
We're going to march.
Double outrage.
Yep. Very outrageous move here.
Mhm.
So,
already know
yeah,
the card
you know
in my
the
hand, it's
card
still-
in my hand, so go ahead and draw your 2 cards for your supporters. I've got 3 actions left.
Mhm.
Oh, I left a cat in here. That was not the plan. But I guess you already took The outrage. Yeesh. Okay. Ah, dang it.
I'm just calculating mole turns.
Let's see. 3 actions left.
I'll let you calculate. I'll just see what happens.
I'll spend the first one battling. Do you ambush Woodland Alliance?
No.
Oh,
It's a 1/1.
Discard the card for partisans.
Okay, 1 each.
There is the mouse coins confirming what we soft knew.
Yep, it was the coins.
Wait,
Third
so were you
action.
leaving behind a cat there after all?
I messed up and I had left it behind. It wasn't on purpose.
Okay.
These things are orange.
Hmm.
It's like
Mhm.
Marquise de Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third action, battling again. Do you ambush?
No, roll it.
Okay,
1/1.
my partisans again.
Okay, 1/1 again.
Mm-hmm.
It's action
I wanna
3.
Use my fourth action, building, but I'm not going to. I'm going to attack. Do you ambush? With
Okay, that's huge for moles. That is huge for moles.
does that mean moles have it?
I don't know yet.
Okay, partisans clears
Assuming
that out.
partisans. All right. So yeah, first we'll kill the rabbit.
For a second, my brain was like, it didn't crack it, but then I remember partisans.
It didn't have to crack it.
I get 2 points.
ETO could have taken the sympathy.
It's undefended though, so
Oh,
it's
it's
2
damage.
damage.
It's 2 damage. 2 damage. Hey, the partisans.
Good score.
Sorry,
You did it too.
I forgot one of them. Yeah. Trying to calculate.
Planners and coffin makers. And then here's that. That's an outrage. I'll take a card.
I'll also make sure to get rid of 3 of your officers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rough turn for
All right, that was
cats.
my 4 actions. I draw a card, and then my turn.
Not
I
the
think
rolls wanted.
if we have the right cards in hand, we win because of 5.
So,
If we have the right cards in hand.
4 warriors at the burrow. We will remember false orders this time.
Hey, if you forget and go to daylight, I do reserve the right to deny it this time.
Okay, that is completely fair.
Where would you like to send the
Um,
2 warriors?
Well, I'm gonna send this one warrior where it belongs, over here, which is where it should have
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crack this alliance space.
I think he has the win
been.
now.
No,
Yeah, he's gonna win.
Yep.
No.
I am going to discard this card.
To dig.
Frustrating.
We will take away the tunnel from here and put it on here. And we will move, that's up to 4.
Does losing the card here not does? Oh well, we might not have to lose
The-
the cards.
The key thing.
All right.
No, I think we're fine. Because we just need the anvil to build with.
Then Woodland.
And then we remove all that cardboard for 4 points.
Field day.
We build with the anvil,
Really.
which we're going to then craft for 2 points.
like,
We have 3 points in buildings. We have 2 points in
Yeah,
tunnels.
that's enough.
That's 11 points.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, cats. Anyway, this false orders is gone. I know. I'm sorry,
It's what
but
the
this
game's
is
made of. It's
it-
okay.
this. There's no way I can win the game unless this punt works, and I'm bad at maths, so it's possible it still might not work.
I believe in you.
Do you have any rabbit or
Oh wait,
Bird
so there should have
cards.
been. Wait, how are there? Oh, there's the 4th warrior. I do not. No. Woodland Alliance. You can see my hand if you want me to
what's
prove
up
it.
to?
I will reveal it later,
Okay.
but here are your cards.
Oh yeah, that'll certainly do it. We didn't have the sword,
Yeah.
but he had the hammer.
He's
Yep.
had the hammer since round 1.
Yeah, he's had the hammer since round 1.
I've seen that since turn 1. But
Well,
That was
it's today.
so disrespectful the way he said it. I loved it though. Yeah, I've had that since turn 1. Where were you?
He's been showing it every round. Well, actually, every round but the last one.
Yeah, last round was the only time he didn't reveal it.
Oh, if I. Yeah, all right. If I lose, then there's maybe one reason why I did that. But okay. I might be
Duchess points first.
ambushing partisan problems. So my second move.
I would battle first.
Move these again and cause outrage again.
Oh no, we do that with their second daylight. Okay.
The tunnel in there. With
Yeah, that was the second daylight action.
the warriors in at one.
Yeah.
I think it matters.
If,
He still wins.
if I was smart, then yes, then that's what I should do. Yeah, that would have been smarter. But okay, we're going all in.
Okay.
Okay, so first we will battle. Yeah, we'll battle cats. Am I going to
Yeah,
go
no
ambush?
ambush. Go for it.
Man.
Okay.
Big rolls.
That's all we needed.
3 hits.
2. All right, that's all going.
3 points.
Work industrializing the woodland.
The moles came from below.
That's first brigadier battle. Second brigadier.
Just imagine they like dug a tunnel under the building, just like consumed it
Woodland.
to the ground.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah. You ever played the indie game Donut County? I believe it's called. Just imagine that.
Okay.
Charming little game, by the way. Very fun.
Rage again. You get another point. The mayor is going to take an action, and that is going to be a brigadier action to
Why?
get us
Oh, the point sympathy in 7.
to take out the sympathy here.
Doesn't hurt.
Let me think. How many points do you're getting?
I don't think it matters.
2 Duchess. 1, 2. 2 Duchess. 1, 2.
Only 3 Duchess.
Well, sorry. Duchess Mud's only 2 points.
2.
And 3 for the Baron or whatever Earl. I can't count. He's at 22. That puts him at.
For the Duchess.
I can't.
Probably
sway
3 for the
Prime
Earl.
Minister. I'm only gonna.
3.
I either.
So he doesn't even actually need any of these
I
cardboard
either
points to
build
win.
another citadel.
He doesn't even need the cardboard points to win.
Yeah, the sympathy in 7 doesn't matter.
He can only sway
sway.
he can only sway a squire.
He doesn't need to sway.
Yeah.
He does not need to sway.
Why does
I
he
can't-
need
I
to
can't
sway?
He has already won.
No ambush. Okay, done.
Rolling for fun.
That is gone. You get outrage again.
This is why we don't leave
Um.
the
Doesn't.
duchy to seat 2.
He's got the points, but he's got
yeah.
Earl
Again,
and
as I
Duchess.
said, I'm not good enough at the maths to figure out whether I have it yet or not, but I think I do.
You have it now.
Anyway, Formal is going to reveal this card to put down another citadel.
Yeah.
Then
Just don't.
mud.
don't-
Got all the tunnels, so that'll be 2 points.
Okay, just don't battle
The
a fox sympathy.
the Earl of Stone.
It wouldn't matter.
The citadel,
Yeah.
3 points.
You could battle, but we're out of battle actions anyway.
Turning cards to hand, and I'm actually over. All right, craft the hammer.
Yeah, you're way over.
Just one.
Get 2 points.
It was just the fact that we were like,
We just were panicking.
You were
It's
scaring me,
fine.
that's all.
It's fine. We had our heart palpitations.
Good.
all right, nailed it.
That was
That one person that voted on the underground duchy, you knew it.
Rich.
I do apologize for the betrayal.
I still don't know why so few of you voted for Duchy, but way to go, one
Good
person.
job.
How much money did you just make? 66.3k coins. Not bad. To press it
Press it
up.
up.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, hey, great game, everyone. Great game. That was really great. Congratulations, Glandor, with the mole victory, which everyone always loves. But well played all around.
You know.
At least I won the moral victory.
Thewy, Insolent Noisemaker, Randy, ETO, thank you so much for participating in the tournament. It has been a pleasure having you. I hope you had a wonderful time. I certainly did. Thank you so much. Everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. We have our next game tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, so we will catch all of you then. Have a great night.
Wonderful.